Good evening, mortals and monsters, and welcome back to another chapter in the Fables of Alaemyr. My name is Jay, and I am joined by our intrepid adventurers. We have Burke, played by Ian.
Voice line.
Voice line. We have Talon, played by Peercy.
Hello, everybody.
And we have Vesper, played by Allie.
It's a me.
And we also have a just very obviously blank space where our lovely and talented Nathaniel should be, though the traffic demons upon high have decided that no, he will not be home on time, so he will be joining us in just a few minutes. But no big deal there. Very excited to be getting back to our regularly scheduled program with y'all. Got a really fun and intense session for you. And before we get started, I also want to say thank you to our lovely patron, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. We love you. And
that is patron, singular.
Patron,
please
singular.
Help us.
we please help. We would also like help. We will also thank you as well. And, we will do many great things to allow us to keep playing this lovely game that we all love. But give us money. It's great. You can find that on our patreon.com/Fables of Alaemyr. All of that stuff is down below and all of other hoo-haws and diddly-dads, which is the least awkward way I can probably say social links. With that out of the way, let's get back into it. I believe Allie has a lovely recap of our previous session. Take it away.
It's been a month, kids, so buckle up. We'll see how much of this I remember. Versus how much I'm making up on the spot in this canon now.
Children missing.
Yeah. That's it. That's the session. I didn't have to do anything. Thank you. Next.
Oh,
Children
God.
missing.
Wait, that happened last? Oh, shit, I have to reprep everything. Damn it.
We started with a heartkeeper returning to Rosebark bloody with 2 shell-shocked kiddos in tow. We talked to the kids, one of the kids, and she was like, yeah, there's a man with gross red hands. He did magic. So you're like, okay, that seems pretty bad. Let's figure that one out. There were 8 total kids sent out with 3 adults on their Heartkeeper field trip. And most of them are still missing. So we grabbed some direwolf mounts from the stable master and followed some tracks into the mountains. The woods at the foot of the mountains is actually more accurate, I guess. Let me see. What happened next? I don't know the context for this, but I wrote down hand scorpion pokeball. That seems bad.
It's probably fine.
You know what? I'm not going to correct it. It's 100% correct, and I'm not going to tell you why. I will later, but I'll let you finish.
Oh, I think it was one of the mages who, tossed out a hand scorpion, which for viewers who missed last episode is exactly what it sounds like. However you think, you're like, it can't be that. It is. Hand scorpion pokeball. Arcane casters with red hands. They had mechanical contraptions on their belts, which we were like, that's fine, probably. We found the clearing where the attack happened, and the pokeball was used. Followed some wheel tracks, trying to figure out what they might have in the wagon besides the kids, what they might need a wagon for, if it is just the kids. We got attacked by some peritons, some weird flying bird things that we noted were altered in some way, much like the hand scorpions. They were fucked up beasties. We were like, this was definitely a trap set for us. As well as that some of them had been affected by some sort of goo? Some sort of corruption thing? Was it goo? I don't remember.
What
was it? They were affected by something, and we were able to trace it back to one of the belt contraptions, but I don't remember what it.
It was
how we did that.
It was
some sort of
nature.
magic in the air. Yeah, there was some sort of motes.
Oh, it was mist, smokes.
Like mist or spores or just not a good thing.
It was like necromancy and alteration, or necromancy and something like that.
Yeah.
Transmutation, something like that.
At no point wrote down anything about smoke, but it was it's something in the back of my brain. We found the body of one of the field trip supervisors. Had been torn apart by the birds, but had been drained of blood before he died. So we were like, aha, vampire shit. Vesper took a nap during her during the short rest, trying to dream of Yuri, one of the vampire army generals, and a direct report of Willard's to see if he was doing Willard's dirty work in exchange for really fucking up the Rosebark attack. And she was able to reawaken a previously established connection she had with him. He was not behind this attack, but she did get a vision of him chit-chatting with Willard in the Blood Gardens in Nocturna, which is a wealthier district of the city. A bunch of petrified statues around. They were taking a walk. Yuri was reporting on the failed siege. Willard smacked the shit out of him. And then Yuri reported that Willard's quarry had surfaced again, referring to Sir Star. Willard ordered, "Do not harm him," and then said he will rot to you, whatever that means. Oh, there's the note. Weird magical mist in the air. Something about Star's aura repels them. There we go. The magic. I just had to keep going. It's a lot of notes. We did a lot last session. There's a bunch of weird magical mist in the air. Blah, 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 blah. We found some of the objects that the red-handed mages had on their belts. These things had the same auras about them. Sir Star beard goes full-ass white when he tried to touch it, which we'd seen once before when he tried to enter Nella Jovi in the past future. And so, even if it was in a bag, so we kept them far away from him and put them in somebody else's bag. They didn't seem to have an effect on anybody else. We rode all night to try and catch up to the wagon, and Talon decided to scry on one of the kids once we got kind of a little bit closer. So we scried on Astrid and found that she was not where we thought we had caught up to the wagon, which is in some ruins near the base of the mountains, but saw her in a cave with two other kids and one of the kidnappers. So we learned that there are two separate groups who split the kids up. Talon used Commune with Nature to try to get a bit of a lay of the land, and I think found out that there's one guy in the ruins. I don't know if we pinged on the kids at all. I didn't write down the results of that either.
He did commune with nature. You did learn that there were some humanoids that were not the kidnapper in their vicinity as well. You didn't get an exact
Okay,
location,
cool.
I don't believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you just get, you get a vibe, you get maybe the numbers, but you don't know exactly where they are. And then I think we decided that Talon is going to go in and try to sweet talk this kidnapper to see if he can get the location of the other kidnapper and the other kids out of him, and get the kids he has away from him. Meanwhile, Burke, Sir Star, and Vesper have all been turned invisible and had Pass Without Trace used on us, and so we are awaiting in the woods, virtually undetectable, for Talon to give the signal of come in here and help me, or all right, I'm done with this guy, jump him.
That sounds right.
Child's missing.
Most of it, yeah.
Child's
Plural missing. One other thing, the person that you saw that was super pale, you did not in fact confirm if he was drained of blood. All you did confirm is that he was hyper pale. The drained of blood is an assumption that you were never able to confirm with the heal check.
Because he was, torn apart by birds.
Yep, very hard to tell.
Well, I wrote down
Very
drained
good.
of blood, so
All good. All good. Cool. So, if I remember correctly, we will be starting where the current plan was, Talon to approach that kidnapper, and yeah, sweet talk. We can be getting there. Now, a bit of where we're coming in right now, it is the worst weather that you guys
you
have
want
seen.
to, not to interrupt, but you want to make one more announcement about next week before we plow into the game?
You know what? That sounds like a great time. So, next week, actually, I'm very excited to repeat, not so much it's not an announcement, that we will be doing a collaborative stream with the Black Ballad. Black Ballad is a super, very awesome module that's currently being worked on by the Storyteller's Forge. It just got backed by their backer kit. It's completely funded and very, very much deservingly so. And the setting takes place in a place known as the Sunless Crossing, an area between the world of the life and death. It's a bit of a deeper delve in what happens in kind of a purgatory place. What happens when you don't get to where you're going and something's going wrong in that setting. The module should be coming out sometime, I think, next year. Don't quote me on that. I will have all that information in front of me next time and give you more about that. But we'll be getting a chance to play a little bit in their setting, and they've been super awesome to talk with and work with and chat with, and highly, highly, highly recommend you go check out the project. It's dope as hell, and excited to be able to be playing in their world for a short while. So, yeah. It's been a lot of fun to dive more into that kind of in-between space. A lot of very cool stuff in there.
Are you gonna die?
I mean, that would
Give me
make
the
it way
premise.
easier. It would be so easy to just kill all of you guys this session, and then we just easily go right into the next one. It'll be perfect.
Continuity.
Continuity is great.
Well, let's hope we don't die.
One shots are also.
I don't want to die.
I
I got a
mean,
lot of shit to do. I don't
you
have
have a-
time to die.
you have a lot. I mean,
Agreed.
ain't that freaking the truth? You have so much to do on your calendar. I think you have to go heading over to Tier tomorrow because you got some meetings going. It doesn't matter. We'll get there. We'll see if y'all survive to make it happen. But right now, today is coming into today. It is the 29th of Flame, and it's relatively early in the morning. You guys have ridden all night, but you're young, strapping, and hardy adventurers that are able to tough out a single day without rest. It's a bit rough, but y'all were able to make your con saves last time. One thing that is also happening is that it's one of the worst rainstorms you've had this year. Moderate gale force winds and pouring rain, thunder, and lightning. So much so that it's going to be very difficult for you to hear anything that's happening to Talon. The plan is still to have him go up and talk to this individual. I'm going to need all of you guys to make perception checks, please.
14. It also means
16.
that we're going to be harder to hear,
Yep.
including Burke with his +1 disadvantage to stealth.
Yep. But you're invisible, so that helps. And nobody can freaking hear you because it's loud as hell.
+1
Virtually
even roll.
undetectable.
Very much so. Okay. Very good. Okay, so now we are only slightly stalling for Nathaniel, but he will join us in the very near future. So the way this is going to work, Peercy, assuming the plan still is to go charm this person and get him to give you the information that you want.
Oh yeah.
Okay. When you approach the kidnapper, I am going to deafen both Allie and Ian and Nathaniel when he comes on until the result of what happens. That the audience will still be able to hear what's going on, but the two of you guys will not.
Time to stream snipe some motherfuckers.
I was gonna say, wait, can we go into the secrets chat? Would that totally fuck everything up?
You totally can. I can send you a message, guys, when you go back, so you guys can speak amongst yourselves. No problem.
Either or.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. You could just do it. I was like, wait, this gonna be sitting here? Terrible.
I get
It's
more
gonna-
Zelda time?
Real. Real.
Well, hopefully they'll be able to get your guys' attention back from Zelda when it is your turn to come back. So, all right.
Yeah.
Don't make me come over there. I know where both of you live.
Before Talon heads in,
Yes.
do we want to, because it becomes quite clear that we're not going to be able to hear each other from very far away.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Talon, if the bird call or whatever we would establish doesn't work, can you send up your dancing lights or something? That way we can have a visual on it.
Oh, definitely. Or
Yeah.
make a little pub. I'll make certain that. So, if it's a
Give us
very
a visual
bright
just in
flash
case.
that is something flashy and crazy, That means come smoke this fool.
Okay.
If it's something lighthearted and easing, like, a pleasant smell on the wind. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I can make an
something
illusion.
less intense.
Yeah. Then it means everything's good. I have the kids. We're walking away. Go smoke that fool.
All right.
Either way.
Bright flash, storm in, mild effect. Wait till he leaves or until you leave.
Right.
Murder
Sound good?
lines.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right.
Sounds great.
Ah!
Who's there? Who's there?
He just pops over. Oh yeah, sounds great. Oh, whatever your plan
guess
is, I
there's-
gotcha.
There's oh my god, Larend also. He's here.
Oh, that's true. Yes, you do have the
Very
absolutely
tired.
exhausted hardkeeper apprentice who's in. He's older than the kids, but yeah, was trying to go to bed yesterday. But you're like, no, come with us so you know where we're going. And so yeah, he is dead to the world. He gives a shaky thumbs up. Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks. Thank you.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, they're all hidden. I am the distraction.
Yeah, why don't we head over to the map now, in case this thing devolves in any way, shape, or form pretty quickly. So we will see. I do not know how this is going to go yet, but I'm excited. Ah, beautiful, lovely, awesome.
So my guess is
And as you-
Sir Star is not out in the open over here.
Nope. For those, are you guys still with us? If so, would you please move your tokens where you think they are? Also, thank you, Shmeppy, for updating and being awesome. We now have character images on our Shmeppy, which is super cool. So I'll move Sir Star back, and then Allie, once you and Ian move your little guys, would you please hop over to the secret channel? I'll let you know when it's time for you to come back.
I'm Burke, right beside the kidnapper. It's perfect. This is where Burke wants to be. You didn't phrase it right. I'm gonna be actually. Oh God, I zoomed instead. Come back. I'm gonna be in the tree, not very far up, but just like a little
Okay.
bit up. You know,
Sure.
invisible, pass
Perfect.
without tree. Oh,
Excellent.
And Burke's not big on climbing trees, so he's just at the base of the tree.
Burke is the tree.
invisible Burke.
All right.
Invisible Burke is truly terrifying. But
It is the last thing I wanted. I have to create a whole new classes of enemies in order to deal with that. Just the mental trauma that's going to cause throughout the world. It's going to be a problem.
someday somebody's going to get greater invisibility in this party, and it's not going to go away when he starts a bonking, and it's going to be a real problem.
It's
That'll be great. I plan to get it.
true sight for everyone.
Wow, everything has true sight now. So weird.
So weird. Yeah, no, that will be a real terrifying moment. All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Bye, Vicky.
Bye, Vicky.
Good luck, friends.
Good luck.
Bye. Oh, okay, Peercy.
All right.
This is strangely intimate. Just you and I against the
It
world,
is.
huh?
It's very. This is scary as hell.
It's okay. Your friends are not far behind. Even though you can't see them, you know they're there, and they got your back. And I'm sure it's
Yeah.
gonna be just fine. So let's do this.
Well, then I'm gonna go about here. I'm making it obvious that I'm walking out. It's in the rain. I do not have weapons drawn.
Sure.
I'm playing. You know, they probably can't hear me at first, but I'll be playing as I get closer.
Right.
And just like a lost person in the woods is what I'm going to attempt to portray myself as.
Okay. Give me a deception check, please.
Okay, let me see something real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Deception. All right. Well, that's a 22.
22 is very good. Okay.
Woo.
Hands up. Well, not hands up because you're playing your instrument,
Right.
but clearly doing your thing. You look like a bit of like a drowned rat, but honestly, everybody does right now.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. He definitely keeps a bit of a fencer's stance. He's got kind of 1 foot. He's turned to the side, leaving a very small profile to you. He's got 1 foot forward. Definitely has his hands up in kind of a defensive grappler's position. But he doesn't seem to make any aggressive action towards you as you come closer.
Okay. So I'm going to continue to play for a minute, if allowed, and just kind of move. This is only, 1 round at a time that I'm moving.
Sure.
To here,
Okay.
and then I'm measuring. Now I'm making sure that they have to be within 60 feet
Yes.
to here, but it's raining, so I'm getting a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go to like, I don't know, here.
Yep.
And just kind of sit on the ledge. That is half the distance, so I'd hope they'd be still able to be heard in the rain.
Right.
And I'm just going to sit there
What
and
do you
play
want, Bard?
for a minute.
Okay. He, after about 20, 30 seconds, he begins to approach you, saying quite loudly, "What do you want? You're not welcome here."
Oh. I'm just passing through, playing a song, needing a little rest for some rain. You don't mind if I just sit here for a moment, do you? Poorly work it into the music and
Right.
keep playing.
Sure. His hand begins to crackle with arcane energy. Your only warning, leave now.
Persuasion.
Give it to me.
I promise, and in the form of a song, he's like,
Right.
I promise you, I mean no harm. I'm just here playing to get back to my farm.
All right. Give me a deception roll, please.
Deception
Or
or,
is-
persuasion? Well, these are both. It's deception.
I mean,
it's fine.
you mean him harm, but like you don't mean him harm, but your party members do.
Yeah, totally fine.
So, yeah.
How
I'm gonna
about
say
a
it's deception.
30? I rolled a 17. I have a plus
Sure,
13.
it's good. 30 is very, very good.
I just need
He
to be able
looks
to
at
play
you-
for a minute. That's all.
Sure. He looks at you and says, "Well, I'll be out of here shortly anyways." And he turns around and begins heading back further into the complex.
As long as we've been chatting,
Yep.
a minute's not a very long time.
It is not. It is approximately a minute.
I am attempting an enthralling performance. And
Is
I
that
would
an
like-
ability or a spell?
That is an ability for
Okay.
him to make a wisdom saving throw against my spell DC or to be charmed by me.
Perfect. All right. What is the save?
DC 17. Wisdom.
Okay. All right. He starts to begin to walk away, and as the enthralling performance finishes, you see him stiffen, and he turns towards you. You see a momentary haze go over his eyes, and then his eyes narrow. I think not. And he casts a spell upon you. He makes a save, and I need you, please, to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Probably not. That's an 8.
No. He casts Dominate Person.
Well.
And he says, "All right, Bard. let's talk. And I would like you to take the rest of this roleplay encounter as if you are dominated by this person. As of right now, he just wants to talk.
Sure. He wouldn't know that I'm doing something to him, though. The target has no hint that you tried to charm it if it succeeds, by the way. That is legit what the power says.
Okay. Fair enough.
So is there... Does he still do that?
That's what I was planning on doing, but if he is unaware of you doing this... All right, I'll retcon it. What do you do instead? He turns back. And all right, so that means as opposed to turning back after your performance fails, which he does make a save, he's going to head in. He's going to continue heading further into the complex.
Got any food?
He ignores you and keeps walking.
Okay. Well, then that's when I'll cast Charm Monster.
Okay. Oh, I like that. All right, awesome. So he gets to make another save, correct?
Yes.
So you cast Charm Monster.
Yeah. When he's about, like, here.
Okay, let me take a quick look at this. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. All right, you cast Charm Monster.
Yeah, he's the only guy I see, right?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. He's going to attempt to counterspell your spell.
While he's walking away from me?
As you can see, all right, the way the word counterspell is worded. Counterspell. I believe it's actually character. I think you're right. The character that you can see, and as he's walking away, that is the way that I worded it. So yeah, he doesn't actually notice. He does get a chance to make a save, though.
Of course.
We'll give you that. Okay, okay.
Mm.
All right, all right.
It is...
It's a
Wisdom save. Yep.
Mhm.
DC 17.
He rolls a 14 on the dice. He makes that as well.
Jesus.
Now he turns, and he casts Dominate Person.
Okay. Well, same results.
Yeah. So, with a little bit of extra work, we get to the same place. I think not. Let's have that conversation. Come here, Bard. Walk with me.
Okay.
Two of you head a bit further into the complex. What is your name, and what do you want?
I should have advantage on that roll.
You should have advantage on that roll.
If you are a creature that are friendly to your fighting... Oh, never mind. Well, if you're fighting it, it has advantage. I mean, I'm not physically fighting it, but I know it's an enemy.
Okay. You are not fighting it as of yet. You were... It's one of those weird things, right? Because you're kind of now throwing like subtle fights. All right, I'll give you
That's
one
fair.
more
No, you're
save.
fair. You're fair. You're actually right, because it would have the same thing of me, so that's fair.
Mhm.
Telepathic link is only same in his instance.
And I love this so much more because our poor players have no idea what's happening. They're just seeing the little dots move. Give you a second to read up on the spell.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I do this. On the token. You want the token?
Second.
I do that.
You
Like what?
do. Okay, perfect. Yep.
My name is Talon. And what was the other question? I'm assuming
And what
it's-
do you want?
Well, I want the children.
Oh, well, they're quite happy where they are.
No, they're not. Don't lie.
True. Nor does that matter.
Yes, it does.
Not to us.
Well, that's because you're
And who?
not good people.
Maybe not. But we all have our reasons, don't we, Talon?
What are reasons to harm children? No. There's no good reason for that.
And he continues walking up north as you walk with them. And Talon, are you here by yourself, or do you have friends with you?
Is there a way I can attempt to lie? Because I'm not going to put my friends in danger if I don't have to.
That's correct, but I believe with the way Dominate Person is, you are dominated. Dominate Person, you telepathic as long as the two of you are in the same plane of existence.
Well,
You
it's an
just issue
issuing a
commands.
command.
His command was, let's talk, and in which it does its best to obey. You can simplify a simple course of action, attack this creature, run over there, fetch this object. If the creature completes the order, doesn't receive any further directions. Okay, yeah. So you want to do your best to comply with the commands that are given. And his initial command was to have a conversation, and he's asking you questions.
Yeah, but that's also knowingly putting my friends in danger then.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to obfuscate, if you want to find a way to comply and obfuscate, maybe a sec to think about it, but this is a pretty tricky situation right now.
Well, then... how about instead of just try Charm Monster again?
I don't know if you can do that.
We're talking. It's a verbal and somatic, and he didn't say don't cast any spells.
That's true. That's true. Attack a creature over here. If the creature complies the orders. Alright, attempt to beguile a human. You can see from range. A charmed creature can attack the charmer or... Okay, a charmed creature cannot attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. Because of the charm condition, you're unable to do that. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with this creature. So because you are charmed, based on Dominate Person, you are unable to make any hostile effect on this creature.
Okay. Does that include dancing lights in the sky?
Let's see here. Does it include firing up your signal? I don't believe it does.
Signal.
Okay. As you start casting a spell, he's going to counterspell and say, do not cast any spells.
If he succeeds.
Dancing Lights is under a 3rd level spell. He does not need to make a save for that. Or need to make a roll for that. It just works on anything under a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
Answer me. Are you alone?
I'm never alone. There are so many people inside of my head.
Do you have companions with you that came here to take my kids?
I always have companions with me.
And what are their names? Continues walking north.
Prince Dallin. Talon the High Mage. And I proceed to go through every version of me that I existed, that I lived through.
Okay. Very good. He continues walking.
And I'm going to assume at this point my friends probably aren't stupid.
Potentially. Should we go pick up with them and see what they're up to?
See what they think when I just walk around the corner of the guy without giving a signal.
Yeah. All right. Why don't you hop in secrets and I'll check in with them quickly.
Sounds groovy.
And let them know to both come back in, please.
Yep.
And say nothing!
Yep.
Thank you, thank you.
And I'll put a note about
Hey, guys.
Counterspell in the chat.
Head back into lobby. I'm
Lobby.
going to stay here.
Lobby. Oh, fun.
Well, yeah.
Rip.
Actually, I can't go into the lobby or else no one will hear, so I'm just going to...
Oh, I'll deafen you.
yeah.
Still doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
Wait, no, I can't deafen you. Holy shit.
Yeah, just let it go. It's fine.
Technology.
Can you deafen yourself?
We'll
What'll
still
it
do the
do?
same thing.
Because we use Peercy's audio to make the
Yeah.
stream work.
Don't worry about it.
Turn
It's
your
okay.
volume all the way down.
That's not going to work either.
Damn it. Well, that's all the ideas I had. Meta.
All right,
editing.
Peercy.
Go
Earmuffs.
Get a
Go for
beer.
it. Go for it.
Yeah.
I'll go into the room.
Cool. All right, I'll text you when we're ready for you.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
It's just like regular D&D.
Oh my god, just in time.
Nathaniel!
He's here. Literally perfect timing, and I'm not
Oh.
even fucking kidding.
Yep.
Well, let me get him
All
set
right.
up first.
Peercy, come back.
Yeah.
Yep, he's back. Nathaniel has come in to save the day.
Except for we haven't heard him so far, so...
No.
We have to make sure his audio's working.
It actually just helps to turn the mic on.
Nah.
I was in a rush. I was like, no one's fucking talking to me. God damn it!
We're
I
all
said
talking to you.
something.
I just got here.
We're all
Apparently,
talking to you.
I was
We're just
behind a
responding.
fucking vehicle fire on the bridge.
Holy shit.
That's exciting. And also,
I didn't even
oh my god.
see any of it, but it was like cleared enough by the time I got there. But yeah, 3 lanes of bridge went down to 1 lane.
It's the nightmare.
My commute takes 20 minutes with no traffic.
We're
It took
live.
me 2 hours to get home.
Oh, I'm so sorry, brother.
Help.
Way to dox yourself.
Yeah. I was
Yup.
say we're live.
Bridge fires could be anywhere, okay?
hmm
Okay. Yep.
But if we
Fires and all.
triangulate...
Right. So
Zoom in, enhance.
If only we knew what day we were streaming. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay.
I mean, if
So-
someone wants to find me and pay all of my bills, like, I mean, I'm not.
Sugar, daddy, and mamas may apply.
Okay, I'm
PayPal
going away
is-
now.
Bye, Peercy.
I'm in for
Okay.
everything. All right.
So let me catch up quickly of what's going on. The plan to have Talon go up and talk to the kidnapper and convince him to get the kids has been sprung. You guys, the 3 of you, are waiting and watching what's happening. It's currently gale force winds, lightning, thunder, and incredibly difficult to hear what's going on, so much so that you can't hear anything more than 15 feet away from you. You've watched Talon approach this individual and begin talking to him. The 2 have a conversation and begin heading deeper into the complex. You were told to await a signal, one of 2 signals. One would be fairy fire, which would have you guys rush in and just absolutely gack this fool, I believe was the exact wording. And the second signal was something more mundane, like some good smells or something, or some other sort of like visual or scent effect, which is kind of like, I got out, I got the kids, time to go. The 3 of you have watched Talon follow this kidnapper and follow him away. You've been given no other information.
So I got a couple questions.
Yes.
Let's sketch the scene a little bit, because we got a map.
Yep.
These are ruins. So are they covered completely, or since I'm up in like the tree, can I see over the wall?
How tall your tree be? Super
I-
tall? Super tall
I
tree?
don't know. That's why,
Is it a
like,
short
'cause
wall?
if
I
if
was
it's a short wall.
I was referencing it actually. My the bane of my walls are short. Okay,
Yeah.
it's fine.
because if it's a short wall, I don't have to go that high up. But if it's a really
No.
tall wall, I'm gonna weigh my options.
So what you're looking at directly in
Because
front of
being
you,
in the top of a tree during a thunderstorm and gale force winds is like not my smartest idea.
I mean, I know for a fact you've had worse ideas.
I mean, yeah, but it's also not my best idea. Like,
Yeah.
not my worst
I've
idea. It's not
survived
my
lightning
best
bolts before. It's fine. It's not that bad.
Idea. It's 8d6 between friends.
I really like the wording of that. It's very good. Okay, so directly in front of you is about 15, 20 feet of verticality up those stairs. And then beyond that is buildings, of which are in varying levels of still okay. There are some roofs, there are some walls. I will say, I'm going to get my little laser pointer. This one, there is some walls missing, so you can kind of see into the room. You see a bunch of debris and rubble on the floor. You cannot see anything in here or in here. The last thing you would have seen is them going up here, and then as they turn this corner, you don't see anything.
Okay, but we could see them when they were in that bigger, lower area.
Yes.
Yeah, right there. Okay. Because my second thought, and
Mhm.
I'm hoping that Nathaniel and Ian will agree with me, is once they go deeper, we peep after him. We get after it a little bit, because if Talon gets like 100 feet away and shit hits fan,
Mm-hmm.
that's bad.
Yeah, he's pretty much dead.
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm like looking at the map, I can also say that Sir Star would have followed Talon to at a distance. He would have
Okay.
placed himself somewhere between like Vesperberg and Talon.
Okay.
Seeing to how he can sneak around.
Yeah, go for it.
We're also invisible right now, don't forget.
Oh, that's.
I don't think all
I
of you
didn't
are. I think you only had
know.
2 invisible targets you can make.
Oh, that's right.
Because
So
you cast it through your
was-
sword, and then
Notes.
don't know. And then I believe Talon cast it through his Bendore, which means you can't upcast through either object. Meaning you
Okay.
only have access to a second level spell, meaning you cannot have multiple targets, so you only had 2 people.
No,
that
I
were
can't
invisible.
cast either. Yeah. Okay. So 2 of us are invisible.
Correct.
I didn't write down who.
I
Burke
know,
is definitely
I
invisible.
know it's Burke because I had a panic attack about it, so I know Burke is invisible.
Mhm.
Oh, I actually think only Burke is invisible. Because
That
now that
makes
I'm looking
sense.
at the commas where my notes are, it says pass without trace, comma, invisible Burke, comma, Talon casts C invisibility, so he knows.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
That's what it
That-
was.
I didn't think the 2 of you were invisible, but I wasn't certain enough to argue with it, and
I only saw Talon invisible, so I assumed that meant Talon cast invisibility, but then I looked closer and the word C is in the middle there.
it's just a single letter you missed. It's okay, guys. It's okay.
So we also have pass without trace.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay. Do you need a stealth check for me, or has that already been done?
Yeah, I do. If you guys are going to follow, I definitely need a stealth check. Because
So
right
maybe
now,
like
Mhm.
once they go, if Sir Star was say at the bottom of the stairs there,
Yep.
right, like behind the wall, for example.
yep.
Burke and I
you're
are in
welcome to
tree
move your character.
zone.
Oh, cool. That's a 29 for stealth.
Thank you very much. I will
What's
make a
he
note of that.
crazy?
That's 29's pretty good. Also, do you notice you have your picture on your little thing now?
I keep looking at that like, ooh, I like that.
I'm very thank you, Shmeppy, for being awesome and upgrading your shit.
Yeah.
Starts
Yeah.
out
And so
there,
once
peeks
Sir
around.
Star starts moving, we should probably start moving too, because we don't want to lose sight of him in the downpour.
Yeah.
Well, I am assuming that he's not gonna go without signaling us somehow, and like we have
Yeah.
direct line of sight to him, unlike the guy who he's trying to hide from. So you can't
Okay.
hide from somebody who you have direct line of sight to.
And remind me who cast Path Without Trace?
Oh.
It must have been Nathaniel. Cause
Yeah, I'll
I
take
can't
that.
Do that.
I don't
Yeah.
know
Yeah,
if
I
anyone
think-
else
I
had
think
that.
the
If
only
you're the
one
only one who
fair.
can.
Right. So
Nice, that's
the other 2 of you guys, as you're more than 30 feet away from Nathaniel, you would not be able to gain the benefit of Path Without Trace. Just so we're on the same page.
Right, which means we should be closer. Like this is why we're going over this now.
Yep. Perfect. Okay.
So at least Burke should be.
I have a
Sneaky
question
noises.
about that.
Yep.
Because
Go ahead.
Burke's invisible.
So,
So
pass without trace only benefits them while they're standing near me, because based on the wording, it seems like they gain the benefit when they're in my original distance, and then it doesn't say anything about them leaving
Let me
that
double check.
range.
Let's
For the
feel.
duration, it just says for the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a 10+ bonus to dexterity. So no, I think they keep that.
You
Yes.
may be correct.
It's pass without trace, not stay without trace.
Dick. Yeah, no, I think you're right. It's only the targets. Companions from detection. A veil of shadow silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. The duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, plus 10 bonus for the duration. That's a little bit ambiguous.
I would say that because it doesn't state that they lose that if they leave my range, that they keep that. The wording to me is such that they gain the benefit when I cast it, all the ones that I choose, and then that's it. For the duration, they have that.
Nope. Actually, because target is self. Because
Yeah.
the target is self, it's not the creatures that are around you. You don't target them, meaning that it's always on you specifically. So it always is existing around 30 feet around you, but only within only the people that you've indicated. If the target was you and others, it would be the way you said it.
Sure, okay.
Yeah, because you cast it on yourself and you basically get an aura where everybody you choose within that aura is extra stealthy.
No, we have to stay 30 feet from the paladin.
That's 20 more feet than we could get away with usually.
Yep.
So.
Okay. All right. So.
How tall? Ooh, where's my laser?
Laser.
How tall are these buildings in front of us? Hotkey there, right
Okay.
there.
Oh, I have a laser too. Cool.
Yeah,
So
we
right
do.
here, this wall is 20 feet. So these stairs are 20 feet vertical, and these buildings themselves are in varying states of disrepair. They are. This one is single story, double story. So these are all 15 feet additionally, and this one is 25 feet tall. This one is collapsed somewhat, so you can actually see inside it from this direction. I'm trying to laser pointer, and it's not super helpful. This one you cannot see inside of. This one you cannot see inside of. This one is somewhat destroyed, so you can kind of see here. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so Star's just going to keep sneaking around, and
Sure.
he's going to keep moving this way, and if there's nothing
We'll do-
in the way,
we'll
he's
do a
going to try
little-
to gain some elevation and over.
A little daisy chain here.
Perfect.
Burke in
Yeah.
the middle.
Okay.
Burke will listen into the buildings or see if there's any like cracks in the walls or
Okay.
slats in the windows
Do you
or whatnot.
want stealth checks from Burke and I as well?
Absolutely. If assuming you guys are trying to be stealthy, yes.
24.
March.
We would have rolled those with pass without trace.
Yeah. I'm
Yep,
assuming you
that
already.
is
10.
with pass without trace.
Oh,
And
I mean, a
Burke being
24?
invisible.
that's actually still good. Don't get me wrong. I know.
Great for Burke.
He's a very large metal, partially metal person, and he's loud.
Better than I
It's
did,
not
actually. I only have a 22.
Oh,
Only,
honey.
I say. I know.
Uh-oh. All right, great.
7.
Okay, great. So you guys are slowly falling, staying within what? Maybe 40, 50 feet of Talon?
I think Sir Star is keeping visual on Talon 40, 50 feet, and then
Yeah.
Vesper's
To some
keeping
yeah,
25
try.
feet away from Sir Star, and Burke is in the middle, question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a token for shadow?
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Oh, okay.
Get you a shadow token.
Are we just leaving Laren back there or
He's watching the dogs.
okay. Or dogs are watching him.
More of a
More
walk off.
accurate.
Yeah, they're watching each other. Okay, here's your shadow token, which you got to get some sweet horse heart to put on that token.
Right.
Yay.
Incentive for more art. Okay, so you guys are following behind, kind of daisy chaining it up. All right, and that's what you're doing. Okay, great. I'm actually going to send you guys both all back to timeout, and I'm going to go get Peercy, and I will just assume that this is what's happening, unless you guys make a. Yep.
Can I do a quick perception check to see if there's anybody in the buildings in
Yes,
front of us?
I'm sorry. Yes, please give me a perception.
Yeah, I
check.
was about to say we were trying to look for
Meant to do that, but I forgot.
that. 19
22.
stealth for shadow. Sorry,
18 stealth for shadow.
19.
19, thank you.
He's a stealthy boy.
22 for peeking in.
22
That's
peeking in.
wonderful.
22 peeking. Are you attempting to open a door?
No, I mean, these are rundown buildings. I assume that there's, like, slats or cracks or something. Or
Yeah,
even just
Listening
listening.
holes.
Yeah, places to listen. So with 22, in this building, you do not hear anything.
Cool.
Actually, can you? Apologies. Can you roll that one with disadvantage? Wind and rain.
8.
That makes more sense. Okay, yeah, you don't hear anything.
Cool.
Yeah. Nathaniel. Gale force winds, thunder and lightning. It's raining cats and dogs right now. It is a bad time.
Because I'm a warforged, my ears are
Is that-
waterproof.
Perfect.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Sir Star just continues trying to gain line of sight while staying far enough away.
Okay.
So ideally, either climbing a building if needed here. Because these are stairs right here, right?
Yes. That's going up further up.
So I guess he would probably make his way to there first and listen to see if he can, like, hear Talon before going up there.
Give me a perception check, please, with disadvantage.
Okay. And if those is significantly worse. $12.
Okay, thank you very much. All right. You are unable to hear anything. Maybe you hear, like, some... You know the sound of, like, conversation in a crowded room? You get just, like, the barest hint of that buzz and resonance of conversation, but you are unable to make out any words.
Okay.
You recognize the high tenor of Helen's voice, though. And he doesn't
Okay.
sound to be in... He's not screaming. You can tell that much, at least.
I mean, yeah, okay. So if I can hear him at that volume, that means he's not far away.
No, he's not.
Cool. Yeah, he's going to start climbing.
Okay. I'm going to take you out over the void and place you right here.
Cool.
That way I don't have to put you on top of a building that you don't know what's inside of and, levels and stuff.
Just going to drop me inside the building.
I mean, I could, and then you're gone to the world. No! I'll put you right here.
Cool.
All right. So, you're up here. Puts you in line of sight of these two individuals walking around. And Talon seems to be having a pretty cordial conversation with this individual. He is gesticulating and seemed to be listing off something on his fingers.
Okay.
Okay.
So Star's going to wait right there.
Great. All right. I'm going to kick you guys out back into the secret chat and then have Peercy come back. So-
Ooh.
So please head out to secrets. How do I text Peercy? I know this. Peercy, how do I make you number?
It's okay, I'm here.
Oh, I found you. How did you know?
Kendall told me to come back up.
Ah, thank you. Support. Beautiful. Okay. All right. You are having your little conversation
Mm-hmm.
and heading this way. You were just listing name after name after name.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to continue walking with you. I'm going to be moving if you don't mind. Just make things easier.
Are they also moving with us?
Yeah. Sir Star kind of headed up here and is... You can't see him, but he can see you, at least for now.
Okay.
And as you get here, he says, you are just a bunch of other people, and there's no reason to keep you around then. And he is going to attempt to take an object off of his belt. It's a...
Is it one of the things that I saw in the vision on the belt?
Yes, it is.
And I know he's about to attack me, so I'd like a will save.
Please make one. Wisdom saving throw.
That is much better. rolled a 19.
19's good.
That's total 20.
20. As he says, well, I guess you're not needed anymore. Then he takes this thing and begins to place it towards your chest. You come back to yourself and you flinch away.
Thunderwave.
You see him. All right. You know what? Let us roll initiatives, and I'll have our friends come back. One second. We'll go get them.
Cool.
Okay. All right. He begins to hold this thing to your chest. You flinch out of the way and cast Thunder Wave.
Or attempt to,
Yep.
you know.
All
initiative.
right. And now I need everybody to please roll initiatives for me.
There's the good lad.
Let's hope.
A
That's
20.
even better.
Ooh.
25.
Oh.
Vesper, you and Burke will definitely be surprised for the first round of combat. Sir Star, as you have eyes on target, assuming your initiative is before Tal
Even
or after
though
Talon's,
we were on the lookout for a signal?
you can't see what's happening. You can't hear anything happening. He's not shooting a signal up. He's shooting Thunder Wave, which I'll give you a
Thunder
perception
wave
check.
is audible
Will-
out to
will
300
be
feet.
a signal. Once
Okay,
if
that's
it
fair enough.
goes off.
Yeah.
All right.
If it were another spell, maybe. But per
yeah,
the text
fair
of
enough.
Thunder
Thunder
Wave.
Wave. Thunder Wave is very loud.
That's why I chose it.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Maybe
Yeah.
if we happen to roll higher initiative than Talon, we can't act because we don't know that he's given
Right.
the signal yet.
Okay, so let's
But-
create the initiative now, and I will be doing this on the old pen and paper way. All right, our baddie is going to be on.
Ground twerking.
Alan, you said you're 25.
Yep. I rolled a 20. I'm going to guess I'm
Very,
not
very
rolling
good.
any more 19s and 20s this
Oh, Vesper's a 19.
Whispers and I-
Star
Burke is also a 19.
is
20.
whoa.
Look at us. Look at us.
Come on,
We're
Tom.
fucking ready.
Sweet.
Ready, baby.
Very good. So Burke,
Our
I'm
boy's
sorry,
in
Burke,
there.
Burke is a 19. Vesper's a 19. Star's a 20. Is that correct, or is Burke also a 20?
Burke's a
19, 19,
19.
20.
Thank you. We got Talon, Star. All right. Let's see here. Who's gonna go first? I'll make Vesper first because I said so. Vesper.
It's higher dexterity, so yes,
Right.
Whisper is first.
That
And
is
if
what
you're
I
tied for dexterity, then it's intelligence, and if you're tied for that too, then I don't know, rollies.
Yeah. That's from 3.5, and I still use those rules as well, but also because I said so. And I know Vesper has a higher dex, so also because I said so. Cool. So Talon attempts to cast a spell at this guy, and Talon, you are correct. He once again is going to counterspell.
Bitchin'.
Okay.
How many
Mark
of those
that
does he
off.
have?
More than one.
Yeah, fuck this
All
guy.
right, and so we will be in initiative. So Talon, that is your move. Sir Star, give me a perception. Give me a perception check, please.
That is a 17.
Okay. Now give me an Arcana check as well, please.
I'm not trained in that.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, you still want it?
Yes, please.
Okay. That is a 12.
Okay. Talon doesn't look right. Talon's not acting like himself.
Said it in the secrets chat. It was me.
I don't know. I wasn't in the secrets chat,
I
so I don't know what you said. So Talon,
I want to say I told you so.
but
But you were like, Talon's listing off things on his fingers. We got in the secrets chat, and I was immediately like, bitch is charmed. We gotta get in there.
yeah,
Talon
yeah.
is
so-
giving physical descriptions of every important person in Rosebark right now.
They're all me.
Yep.
But I heard Did I hear? He counterspelled the thunder wave, right? So that didn't happen.
You did. Yeah, there is no. There, you did not know he counterspelled any. You did not know that he counterspelled the spell.
Player is asking what just happened.
The thunder wave did not go off. That is correct.
Thank you. Important part. Thank you very
Yep.
much.
So there is no clear signal of Talon doing it. He seems a little bit off, but he hasn't given like the big clear signal you were expecting.
Got it. Keys or Star.
They just had a
will-
quick slap fight in the rain. Don't worry
Right.
about it.
That's normal, right? Talon loves to slap
move
people,
Closer.
right?
Still
That's not public knowledge yet. Okay.
sneaking around.
All right. Our boy is going to get a perception check on you there.
Okay. That is a
Need a
29.
20.
I'm
Nine, bitch.
aware. I'm aware. But he still gets it. Does he get that roll? Does he at least get that roll? Can he get that roll?
I mean, at
roll a
disadvantage
natural
because there's a
20.
crazy storm going on and he's in combat?
Yeah,
Two
he
natural
gets a roll.
20s.
He gets a roll to natural 20s. He still gets that roll. And I'm also quoting Gamers 2 Darkness Rising. If you haven't seen it, go see it. I don't care if the movie's 20 years old. It's phenomenal. He does not seem to notice you as you approach.
I have a really good memory of one of our like in-person sessions where I had to roll something with disadvantage and I rolled the natural 20. And Nathaniel looked at me and said, "It's okay, just roll it again." And then I did. Just that memory is cemented in my brain.
Yep.
I have no idea what it was for.
It doesn't
But
matter. It's
that-
great.
Too
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
So now that I can like actively see them,
Yep.
does it look like they're in combat? Like,
No.
I mean, I could already see them, but like,
No,
now
it
that
doesn't look like they're in combat there. It looks like they're having a conversation, and Talon's just holding himself very stiffly.
It doesn't look like I wiggled my fingers and did the whole thing that I ever do every time when I do Thunder Wave.
Thunderwave is a second level spell.
First level, it's
I think
verbal and
First level
somatic.
spell. All right, with a DC.
And every time
with,
somatic
12
happens,
Arcana
eyes
check.
on.
I literally
Okay, with
clap
a-
my hands and say Thunder Wave.
Okay, I'll give it to you. With a
Right.
12 Arcana check, you can notice that looks like something that should have cast a spell but didn't.
Okay. Cool. That is actionable.
Okay.
Sir Star uses his bonus action, cunning action to dash and leaps off the building to land right behind Batty here
Yep.
with his sword and shield.
Okay.
And he's going to go in for some attacks.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
Where is his AC? C. It should be on here, right? I made the character. I have it. I have an opponent. It's on
I mean,
here
if you
somewhere.
made the
It's gotta
character,
be.
there's no guarantee
Should
it's
be
on
near
there.
the top.
I know, right?
That's where the AC goes.
Aha! I found it. That is a hit.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. He does.
have a thing.
Yes, he does have a thing. He
He
does.
has already used his
Talking
reaction to
finger
cast
waggler.
counterspell.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
you are correct. He does not have a thing. That
Ooh.
is, yeah. So he gets hit.
He's stingless. Get him.
How
Right.
dare!
Attack damage, scimitar, necrotic damage. Let's do
Unless he's a Hydra, in which case he has a reaction for each head that he has.
One head.
Do Edens get 2 reactions?
19 points of
Second.
damage.
I don't think so, but I feel like they should.
19 points of damage. Thank you.
And I'm going to go in for the second attack,
Yep.
which is an 18 to hit.
Okay.
It's boom, 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 bingo, bango.
Bingo, bongo.
15 points of damage for the
Very
second
nice.
hit. Those are his actions. Let me just see what this distance was. 40.
You would be right, Allie, but since Talon made his other save, he is no longer charmed. You didn't hear that because you weren't there for that. That's why Talon
Which
was
is why I
able to
put it
attack.
in the chat instead of saying it out loud. But, you know.
All good. But thank you.
And he's going to dash.
Mhm.
Cool. Shadow gets right in his face, too.
Cool.
Pin him down, bitch.
And
Can't move through enemy spaces.
No, you can't.
Right.
Unless they're
You
two sizes
go
larger than you.
nowhere.
Okay, perfect. That
And
being
that's
said,
turn.
though, I don't know if Burke or Vesper are going to be able to notice that this has happened, because nothing would have been loud enough. to be
Unless
let them know.
Sir Star could have shouted or Shadow
Fair.
could have.
Should have thought
We,
that.
I don't
I
know.
feel like we definitely just saw Sir Star just kind of slink off the thing, and that's absolutely normal,
Yeah.
fine, everything. But then Shadow
Right.
just
Thank you.
beelined it up some fucking steps, and
That's what I was going to say.
horses up steps are
That's
Yeah.
not
Horses
the
up
most
steps
graceful
are
or
not planned.
loudest.
all right. I will absolutely give you
Shadow
guys.
was behind them, and
Yes,
they're going to
both
look
of
up
you-
and see no Star, and they're going to turn around and see no Shadow, and they're going to be like, all right, time to move.
Tell you what, both of you give me a perception check with disadvantage to notice that Shadow has disappeared.
Okay.
I
It
rolled
was a
2 8s.
19 stealth, if that matters.
So what is? Oh, I don't have a 19.
16 perception.
But he wasn't straight side of you anyway, so you
Yeah,
can't miss
14
18
perception.
hands of fucking Clydesdale.
Oh, he a big boy.
Oh, he's a big boy. I like him big.
Jesus Christ.
Lore.
So Burke, you said what was your perception?
16.
Okay, and Shadow has dropped his stealth, or Shadow moving stealthily?
Oh no, Shadow bolted.
Okay,
It was loud. I mean, not loud over the storm.
right.
Like,
Okay,
he-
and
he-
he was right
dropped
behind
away.
them.
Yes.
On the map, he was right here.
He's
Yeah.
he was right at the
Alright.
corner of the stairs there.
I will say this,
it.
Burke. You will have heard enough to have been able to turn around and go, "Oh, Shadow's not here." That's all you know. You know nothing else. You don't know what's happening. I'm going to ask you guys to do your best not to metagame this one because you do have knowledge your characters do not.
Yep.
Okay. Very good. Nathaniel, that was your turn.
Yep.
Okay, you came in there with some scimitars, did some damage, summoned Shadow, and made a real fucking problem for this poor individual. Poor guy. Who no one feels bad for at all. At the end of your turn, this individual is going to use a legendary action. He's going to turn. Actually, he's going to see you and goes, "The prize is here," and bamf for 60 feet right here, and get behind you guys. But he makes direct
Bamf.
eye contact.
Like he, like Misty Step, Shadow Step kind of thing. Is that
Yep.
what you mean when you say bamf? Okay, cool.
Yes, sorry, not a
Okay.
technical term. He uses a legendary action to
Cool.
teleport.
Cool. Thank you.
Welcome to boss fight,
Does-
kids.
2 questions.
Yes.
Does his first question, does his teleport thing say to a space that he can see?
Yes.
How far can he see in the rain?
It's a very good
You
question.
can see decently far.
If we
I mean,
can't-
it's not as super.
We've got some buildings cover. I don't think it's unreasonable, but I want to
It's-
establish a precedent.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll say this, right? Like, hearing is the bigger issue than seeing,
Sure.
right? Because there's lots of rain. It's raining cats and dogs. I will say he can probably see. I don't think it's unreasonable to say he can see through an open field, like an open. There's no buildings between him and there. He can go directly.
No. Like I said, I don't think it's unreasonable, but I want to establish the precedent now for if we try to shoot 60 feet with an arrow, we don't get disadvantaged randomly, that kind of thing.
No,
Like,
60 feet is perfectly fine for visual. I'm going to say that auditory stuff is going to be the issue because you guys do not have direct line of sight. You are below this building, right? That is the only thing. Okay, we good?
This is
We
how
good,
I
Chief?
ended up on the weather.gov National Weather Service website, just looking at rain at different volumes.
Yeah.
But yes, very visible.
It's also like thunderstorming, so I imagine like thunder's contributing to it and
Yeah.
just like tree whipping noises. There's all kinds of shit going on.
All kinds of very loud stuff, but like visually, there's just a lot of water in the way. So,
Yeah.
my from living in Southern California most of my life, I'm going to say that I don't have the most accurate knowledge, but I'm going to assume everything's just a bit fuzzy versus being completely obscured as it's just water between you and stuff. Unless they're like trees come flying.
Sometimes you really can't see that far ahead of you,
Okay.
but I'm not
So I
gonna.
have driven
I-
back through a rainstorm going back to Fresno, and I couldn't see more
It's-
than 10 feet in front of my car. That was
Yeah,
a
I've had to
heavy
pull over
storm.
for rainstorms
Yeah.
a couple of times in my life.
No,
It's
that
really
shit is
scary.
real.
That definitely makes sense on a windshield. I'm not sure the same thing as with your eyeballs.
Oh yeah, and the more realistic you try to get in D&D, the more
exactly.
in the weeds you're gonna get. But
All right,
Right.
so
I just
so
want to know,
I'm-
could he see
we-
60 feet? The answer is
60
yes.
feet,
We keep
60 feet.
going.
All right, cool.
Yep,
That's
yep.
where we're at. That is first legendary action, and cool. That is his
Oh,
turn.
legendary kidnapper. Damn
I
it.
know, what
no.
the fuck?
Mhm.
It's a
Okay.
magic card title.
Yep.
Whatever.
Legendary kidnapper.
kidnapper.
Yep. This is his
Yeah.
type.
No,
That's-
that's his, because magic cards are titled like, name, comma, and then the title comes after it, right?
Totally legit. We can
So-
get into that at the break. Let's figure out what magic card he is later. Let's fight this fuck.
Please.
Forward,
yes.
except for possibly
Alright.
Where is it then?
Vesper's.
It is now Vesper.
Has not heard or
Okay.
saw anything.
Okay,
Said,
so
if I haven't heard or seen anything with a 14 perception, I don't see a shadow.
correct. Burke did. You did not.
We know Sir Star crept over the rooftop. I'm going to jump to the singular conclusion that Vesper understands Sir Star's pass without trace magic and knows she's not in it anymore,
Okay.
because we've done this before. He would have explained to us the limitations.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean,
you
that's
gotta
fine.
say-
You've used it more than once. That's totally fine. I will say this,
Yeah.
because you're more than 30 feet away from... That is a great way to realize that he is not within 30 feet of you anymore. Love it.
Yeah.
Burke, you're so loud now. What the fuck? Oh, shit.
No.
I'm going to forgo moving at half speed to be stealthy and let the rain cover for me.
Sure.
And I'm going to 5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Mhm.
I'm going to dash.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Mhm.
I don't see them there.
Nope.
I hope we lost Vesper.
I'm going to, before I go, I'm going to, tap Burke. I don't see Burke, but I'd find him. Slap, 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 clang.
Yep.
And gesture in the direction that I'm going.
You could probably see him just fine, considering you're both without outside his path without trace, which would make Burke
Burke
stealth.
is invisible.
Oh, Burke is with the visible. You're totally right. Tap, 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 clang is legit. Let him know that you're going this way. Got it.
I don't really think I can do anything else.
Okay.
I think it's funny if Burke doesn't get a response, but can Burke get a response before she goes off in the wrong direction?
3 words. Go.
No, this way.
Can I go the other way?
Sure.
And Burke gestures
5.
towards the door, but the door is not actually. That gesture is not.
And I can't see your gesture.
Right.
Oh,
You know what would be
fantastic.
really fucking... What's really fucking funny about this, actually, is that Burke is invisible, but it is a torrential downpour. So there's, like, kind of a Burke...
Oh, you're probably
like,
totally
where
right.
the rain
Burke silhouette.
isn't. Like,
It's just a
it would
lack
be
of
hard
rain.
to see from more than a couple feet away, probably. But, like...
Oh, I love that. Absolutely. There is a terrifying.
If
There's
you're
a
within
Burke-shaped
5
void.
feet of him, you're like, there's just a
Oh,
void there
yep.
where the rain's not falling. All right.
Yep. Perfect. Okay. Burke.
20, 25, 10, 18, 20, 25, nope, 25, 30.
Okay.
I peep around the corner. Do I have visual on anything?
Let me grab a measuring device. Measuring device. Measuring device.
Maybe I can see shadow.
Yeah, I
see
think you
Butt,
60 feet.
he's
You
big.
can see shadow. If you peek around the corner, you can see shadow. Probably Talon. I'll let you lean. I think leaning's allowed, so you can see Talon and shadow.
How
Can I-
far up this? How far do the stairs go up, though?
Stairs go up about 20. Hold on, from here for consistency, I think it's 20 feet of stairs.
That's big. Like 20-foot vertical distance.
Yeah, so that they're going. Yeah,
Okay. Then I actually don't think I could see anything.
it's not super clear with this map because there's so many stairs that get to the same place. And it's very confusing.
Well, it's not
Wait,
the
it's
stairs
up?
that are confusing. Wait, you got to think about angles. If the top of the stairs is 20 feet up
Ah, good point. Good
and
point,
I'm
good point,
at
good
the
point.
bottom of it, like I can't see shit. No.
Okay, fair enough.
So I go there. I don't see anything.
Perfect.
Okay, Burke does kind of the same thing. I don't think he would necessarily go through the door, but he does see a window that he can jump out of. So he goes 30 feet. This is a window that he's in front of.
Yes. Yes.
He'll just jump out of that.
Perfect.
Nice.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Aren't you move speed 35?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I'm no longer as barbaric as previous iterations.
He is more civilized.
No,
You
no.
went to the last.
All the romance did it into him.
I have a quick question. Sorry. I
Yes.
keep finding new things. Could we see Talon interacting with the guy when they were in that big open space to the here?
Yes. They were walking and talking for
That's
a minute.
fine. For a minute? Because I have a feature that I never get to use called Know Your Enemy. If you
Yes,
spend
that's
at
true.
least 1 minute observing or interacting with a creature outside of combat, you can learn 2 of the following things.
Okay.
DM said minute.
I actually specifically Talon was trying to keep him occupied for a minute, and it was actually a minute. So yes, it was a minute.
Nice.
Okay. That's very cute.
You can see them.
I would like to know his current hit points,
Okay.
first of all.
Current hit points are 96.
Okay.
That's
And
like 3
I
hits
would
were
like
fine.
to know. Jeez Louise. We know a 16 hits. I'll take his dexterity score.
Okay. 14.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I know those things.
Great. Knowing things are good.
It's such a weird fucking ability. Like, I don't even know. Here's metagame knowledge. Like, okay, what do I do with that?
I don't love that ability, but you know what? We'll take it.
We can
That's fine.
find something better later if you want.
Yeah. All right. Burke, you did your thing. You moved. It is now our boy's turn. Our boy is going to drop basically drop his belt. It is belt's the wrong term. He has 3 giggity indeed. He has 3 round objects that he's going to chuck to the ground. They are going to open, and 3 hand scorpions are going to appear at his feet.
Oh yes, the Pokeballs.
Yeah. Right? Hand scorpion
He
Pokeballs.
can't
They
release
don't-
3 Pokemons at once? That's illegal.
Yeah, legendary actions help.
So he's taking
yeah.
how many of them?
3. Of the 3 that were on his belt, he drops them here, and you got now 3 new friends.
I mean, legendary
going to
action.
roll
He's
how
only
many?
taken 1 legendary action, and he gets them all back on his turn, so.
Okay. Actually, they roll their initiative. And they come in.
If it's less than a 19, it's next.
It is not less than a 19. Actually, it's a 20.
That's actually good, because we
Yep.
get to take some turns before then.
Indeed, they do. Which means they're going to come in after Star and Scorps. Okay, so it's going to be all right. Our Batty, and then it's going to be back to the top. Talon, Star, Hand Scorpions, Vesper, Burke, and back to Batty. And that is his turn. And does he do anything with his bonus action? Sorry. Going to move back here. So move 20 feet to go that way. And that is his turn. Next we'll go to the top. Talon.
Cast fly off
Okay.
of the Bandore.
Good. Love it.
Here. And up
Okay.
15 feet.
How high up are you going?
15 feet. So there's probably no way anybody can't see me.
Correct. Also, keep in mind, it's going to be, all right, mechanically, I'm going to say you're moving at half speed while flying because
Why?
of the Gale Force winds. The Gale Force winds?
That
You'd be better calling it difficult terrain.
Okay, it's difficult terrain, which is the same result, but yeah. But thank you.
Cold air.
Okay.
Difficult air.
Right.
Turbulent air.
Right.
That is a better way to word that. Thank you.
Whichever. Man, that's not okay. Like, I'm not okay with that, but we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
And I'll use Mantra of Inspiration, so everyone gets 8 temporary hit points, because they just gotta see me.
Okay, so
Within
they don't have to hear you. They
60
can only have
feet.
to see you, correct?
Yep.
See or hear
Great.
you, as I believe the phrase
Perfect.
on
Nice.
this.
And you can all move up to your reactions, or move up to your, use a reaction to move your speeds right now. And you get
Nice.
8 temporary hit points.
Do we still provoke attacks of opportunity?
I don't know. It
Not
doesn't
when
say
you-
you do or don't, but
I don't
Uh,
think we do with this very
I don't think you do.
specifically.
I think
Okay.
it ignores tax opportunity with this exact thing. Mantra of Inspiration. I believe that one specifically stops you from provoking tax opportunity. So many moving parts.
So Star is going to
Close on this bit.
Can I do this? Unfortunately, it's just one movement, so I can't get past the scorpion. So instead, I'm gonna use Sir Star's movement to mount Shadow, and we'll use Shadow's movement to get here.
Shadow do be zooming.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. We decided I am not provoking an attack of opportunity. Is that what
Correct.
just happened? Right?
You are not
never
provoking
mind.
opportunity.
Shadow moves all the way over there. For ease of
Sir
my
Star
movement.
Mountain Combatant feat win.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, he gets right up in his face.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
That's his movement.
Mhm.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, you're next.
Cool.
Actually, at the end of that, does he use one of his legendary actions here? Probably would. Somebody's right up in his face, and that seems bad.
As per Pokemon rules, if you beat the shit out of the trainer, then all the Pokemon faint.
That's
I know.
true.
That's
Very,
what
very
I'm
true.
thinking.
All right. He is then going to use another legendary action. I'll get through that later, Peercy.
Yep.
that's why
all
I'm
right.
putting it there.
Perfect. All right. He's going to legendary action to Bamf over to here because he's able to do that.
Okay.
All right.
And
That
it is now my
now it's
turn.
your turn. Correct.
Cool. Shadow has 60 feet of movement, so he gets.
Oh,
right
he
back
can
in
definitely
his
get there.
face.
But
Yeah.
you do provoke attack opportunities this time as you go
Nope,
past.
I
Oh,
definitely skirted that mofo.
so you did. Nice. That's true.
Yeah, he gets right back in his face, and now Shadow can go for his attack.
Okay.
Trampling attack. That's the right number. Cool. 19 to hit.
19 will. Hold on a second. 19 will hit. Then he's going to be able to.
Was that legendary action or reaction?
No, I'm
Or is
just-
that a separate thing.
Legendary action is
Also
not a
plus
reaction. He gets that additionally.
Cool.
Legendary actions are things that big boss fights get. So they can make the combat more interesting for 5e.
Oh no, I know that. I know. Oh, thank you. You're saying it. People.
Yeah. So, but he still does have his reaction.
Yeah.
And I think I did not write down what his AC was when he cast shield because I'm an idiot. I'm assuming it goes up by 3 based on his normal thing because that becomes 12, 13. Yeah, okay, so what was the total?
19 to hit.
That's still going to hit. Yep. that
Cool.
hits.
Because that is a successful hit on a trampling charge, dude needs to make a DC 14 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. Get him, baby. Get him.
He is going to roll a, for strength, it's going to be a 10, but he will burn his first legendary resistance to stay up.
Okay. 14 points of damage from Shadow.
Nice.
And that is Shadow's turn. Sir Star is going to lean down and go for some slices. That is unfortunate with a 15.
He will then cast Shield as a reaction to make that miss.
Okay. Going for the second attack. No, with a 16.
Okay, that's a miss as well.
Hold on, I can do this. I have so many of these points. I should use one of those. I'm going to use a point of
All the
inspiration.
things.
Okay.
There you go.
I keep forgetting I have those points sitting there. That is still not as good as I want it to be,
Okay.
but I will take a 19.
19 will hit.
Okay. Shadows here. The scimitar. The scimitar. I want to burn a spell slot. We'll burn a first level spell slot. For 32 points of damage.
Holy shit. That is very, very good.
It's nice when I divine smite people.
It really is. Very nice.
And he is done for the turn.
He bamps down, try to get some cover. You're on horseback, come in, and was that a single attack, or there was only the one attack, correct?
I missed the first attack.
That's right. All right, cool. Very, very good. All right, he's regretting where he teleported to, but here we are. Beautiful. That is your turn. Let me go to the initiative page of my book. And next, it's going to be the hand scorpions. They will begin to move. 1, 2, and then there's enough room. Hold on. The one of them with the this one can actually move far enough to get there. And we'll move towards the three of you. And we'll attempt to make some attacks. So these two things are going to kind of unfurl themselves. Once again, these things are a terrifying amalgamation of what appears to be inside-out flesh and skeletal hands. So these things are fucked up as all hell. One of the one that charges towards you, Talon, Burke, and Vesper, actually is wearing a pair of boots. Interestingly enough.
The fuck? On its fingers? How does that work? It's hands.
I mean, it's a bunch of hands. So yeah, it's basically it's a bunch of hands on hands on hands. And so out of his 6 terrifying
It's
hands.
how do I make this wronger? Give the hands boots. That'll fuck them up.
So yeah, it's definitely doing that bullshit. Okay.
And the fingernails are just kind of growing through the boots, which makes it worse.
Ugh. Don't.
Yeah, it's not great. It's really fucked up. All
It
right.
can always be worse. It can always
It
be
is.
worse.
It's definitely worse. Thanks, Ian, for being terrible. It is going to.
I miss running
All
my
right.
Plague Doctor's games sometimes.
All right.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to go after
Talon's 15 feet in the air.
Vesper. It's going to go after
Yep.
you.
Sure thing, boss. Come at
Okay.
me.
It is going to come at you. All right. It's first. It's going to have 3 attacks,
Sure.
2 claws, and a tail. First
Sure.
one's going to be a natural 1, which I don't
Sure.
believe hits.
Not in any stretch of any edition of this game that's ever been published.
Okay, cool. Second one will be a total of 11, which will also miss.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one will be a 26 to hit.
Sure.
Okay, that's going to be with the stinger. So first thing I need you to do is make a Constitution save.
Okay. 26.
26, good. 26, very good. All right. Save or take on a failed and half as much on a successful one. So you are going to take half of this poison damage.
Sure.
So first, the stinger will hit you for 9 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the poison incoming, which you're going to take half of, 11, and 9, it's 20. 20 halved is to 10.
Okay.
So you'll be taking 10 points of poison damage.
So 19 total. So that's through 14 temp HP and 5 into real HP.
Okay. And Sir Star, you have made a friend.
Or 2.
Did have something to do with the bonus action. Cool. Good to know. All right.
Uh-huh. Yep. All right. First one's going to attempt to hit you twice. We're going to go with we'll go with R first. R is going to swing at you for a dirty 20.
Cool.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay. We'll do that first. It'll get you a little pincher. And you'll be dealt 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Second pincher will be a natural 20. So that'll be doubling the dice. And that will be 10 points of bludgeoning damage. And the last attack will be the stinger. And that's going to be, holy shit, 21 to hit, which is another hit. And I need
Okay.
you to also make a constitution save, please. Saving throw.
21.
That absolutely saves. You'll be taking half of this. So the first one, you're going to take 11 points. This is our 11 points of piercing damage. And same as Vesper, 10 points of poison damage.
Okay.
The other one, LT, Handscorp, will be going after you as well. And that one's going to, almost hit, but that's going to miss. I'm assuming a 14 misses.
Correct.
That's also going to miss. And the stinger for 18 to hit.
No.
18 misses. Okay, so all 3 of those do miss. Okay. That's after the Hand Scorpion's turn, after next in the initiative. Sorry, guys, there's a lot of things I'm trying to balance with all the time. Do I want to burn another legendary action? Don't think I do. Yeah, that's gonna be their turn. Yep. He's gonna
Kenny
hold off
says
on
hi.
that. Hi, Kenny.
He's meowing very loudly, so sorry if you hear that.
I do not, and that's okay. Kenny's always allowed to say hi. But Vesper, it is your turn.
All right. I don't think I give a fuck about this hand scorpion, frankly.
Language.
Kenny's ears, no.
Genji. Yeah, I'm gonna run by it.
Okay.
Where am I?
You'll provoke the attack.
Yep.
It rolls very well. Rolls 21 to hit you.
Sure.
Okay. Going to try to hit you with another stinger, which I
wait.
don't think the wording of that says you're immune. No, you're not. So I need you to make another Constitution save, please.
You get a +4 now that you're in my range.
Sweet.
Are you? You are
I'm
not
10.
because
I'm 10
this
feet away
10
from
feet away?
Star, yes.
It looks like 10 feet.
yeah, but the one that you were protected the opportunity from is where you left.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
this
yes.
is from
I
over there.
understand.
Yeah, okay.
He's like, what? Yeah, that's still fine. 18.
Yeah, 18's totally good. You'll take another 4 points of piercing damage and 15 half to 7 points of poison damage.
Okay. Sounds good.
Mhm.
All right. That's my movement. Actually, I don't want to go there. I want to go here. And I want to... I gotta zoom in because there's too many words in the way of seeing the fucking
I
spaces.
just
Sorry.
did the same thing.
I
It's
will. I
okay.
can shorten the words.
Yeah,
You're
you don't
fine.
have to have hand scorp, just...
Right.
We know what they are. Or hand scorp in the case of one of them. I have to do some quick measurino, sorry.
Just a
Alright.
couple of high schools. Don't worry about it. How's that?
Seeing as to how we're about to slaughter all these monsters, too soon.
Alright, I don't... Okay, I can do this. Perfect, beautiful. Love this for me. I can go 5. Hold on. 5, 10. Yes. Oops. That's 10, 15, 20, 25. Without provoking any more hand scorpion opportunity attacks. With action dash,
That is correct.
action surge.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay into this guy.
That seems like I didn't plan this well enough, but here we are.
I mean, it would be really, really hard if I didn't have exactly the movement that I had thanks to Talon, plus
Nice.
having the action surge available, plus a bunch of other stuff. So, like,
Right.
You're welcome.
it almost
Can't
worked.
touch his
Yes,
HP
frankly.
now.
Note to self: next time, teleport on top of the roof, not just down a stairway. That seems like a way smarter idea.
I was wondering that, but like,
I thought about it afterwards. I'm like, that's so fucking stupid. Of course he would be on the roof. This is like, he's a spellcaster. He wants to have, like, this is dumb. But you know what? I made a decision, and I'm let it happen.
no, you made a decision.
I made a decision.
Decision.
Mistake decision.
I'm going to make this a menacing attack, which is it's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
When I hit with a weapon attack, I add the superiority die to damage. Target must make a wisdom saving throw or become frightened of me.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is with the spell storing scimitar. Ooh, that's really good damage. 17 plus 6 is 23
23.
points of damage on the first attack.
Nice.
And he makes a wisdom save.
Okay. DC.
17? I think?
Makes it. Got good wisdom.
What's my spell save DC? 17. Alright. Second attack.
Mhm.
Attack. Okay, that'll hit. That's a 26. Grappling strike doesn't matter because he's a teleporter. So I'm going to do the same thing. Menacing attack. Make the save again.
Okay.
This is plus 2d6 because this is the chili. That's another really fucking good roll. Okay.
18 was the save that he rolled.
That's fine. He's not afeared, but what I'm actually after in this particular case is the extra damage.
Sure. The murder.
So 13 plus 6 is 19 points of slashing damage and 10 points of cold damage. Yee?
Yeah. That's enough.
Yeah. Cool.
Nice.
Is it Pokemon rules?
It is not.
I was like, it's probably not Pokemon rules. That would be really funny, though. I wrote down in my notes, legendary kidnapper sends out 3 hand scorpion Pokemon at the same time, which is definitely against the league rules.
And then
So I
proceeds to die.
basically I skewer him, like, right through the breastbone into the wall and say, kids, huh? And it, like, kind of freezes him to the wall because it's the icy scimitar.
Nice, nice, nice.
And it's cold rain. And then I'm going to turn around and bonus action attack this fucking random high school scorpion
Okay.
behind me.
Yep.
With bonus action. Pull the sword out of the napper and go for the handy scorps. Grappling a hand scorpion is not like a great idea, so we're not going to do that. I'm just going to make this a regular attack.
It's a thumb war.
That's a poor roll. 16 to hit?
16 to hit will hit.
Oh, sweet. Hell yeah, brother. Okay. That's maximum damage on
I'm sorry. The R one? It still hits. Excuse me.
Okay.
I have different armor classes. What's happening to me right now?
How dare you? Yeah, it's
8
got boots.
points of slashing damage.
R doesn't
And-
have boots. B has boots.
B has boots. B for boots, obviously.
Yeah. B has boots.
B for boots. And 4 points of cold damage.
What's the total?
12.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Very, very good. You are able to take another excellent attack on that random high school student, Scorpion.
High school scorpion.
High school Scorpion. And that was your bonus to action search. And your standard, you did your attacks, you did your move. You
Movement,
done?
action search, bonus action. Yeah, I'm done. That's literally everything except the reaction. That's
Okay,
all I
okay.
have.
All right, perfect. All right, excellent. And next is going to be Burke. And then I think at the end of this round, I think we're actually going to take a short rest because we are already almost 9 o'clock. So I don't think we're going to have to come back to finish this combat after this. But we'll finish this round of combat first.
Okay.
Spoilers. We're taking the rest in a minute. Burke,
The
it's you.
combat ends? We're not just going to die? Awesome. All right. Burke is just...
He didn't say we weren't going to die.
Burke sees everybody disappear around the corner and does not want to leave his squishy boy Talon alone by himself, so he's just going to...
Talon is flying. He does have a little bit of benefit that he's up 15 feet, even if Scorpion is large.
Oh yeah, then fuck Talon. Burke runs and goes around the corner to see
That's what
what's up.
today's been. Fuck Talon.
All right, well. Oh, poor baby didn't like getting counterspelled. All right, Burke does not... There's no attack of opportunity because he already burned his reaction, so you're good. You hit there. Awesome.
All right. Seeing that the spellcaster is dead, he's just going to hit whichever one looks most fucked up, which I believe is right hand sanitizer.
Right hand sanitizer.
Okay. First attack with the big old maul is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Okay, and that is 13 damage. Second attack is a 29 to hit with 11 damage.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's a couple things that I could do with my bonus action, but I'm feeling pretty good about this combat for some reason, so I
Yeah, you
think
guys are
I'll
doing pretty well.
save my resources. Okay, that's Burke's turn.
Okay, beautiful, beautiful.
I'm gonna feel really bad if these things can jump. Or like master hand into the air or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, they got a stinger and they're large, so they're going to have to do that, but we're going to find that after a short rest. We're going to come back in about 15 minutes. We'll finish the rest of this combat, and we will see you guys shortly.
Okay.
All right.
A masterful blending of story and music, The Black Ballad is an epic tale for tabletop role-playing games, centered around the minders of the divine clerics. For this new adventure begins where yours ends, the perfect tale to weave at your table after characters fall to sword or dragon's fire. Explore the setting of the Sunless Crossing in the city of Nox Valar, a plane of divine purpose, a resting place for the souls of the dead as they are sorted into their final destinations. Now a nexus point for a calamity that will shake the divine order and the very cosmos itself. Is your table prepared to deal with the holy wars of the material plane as its bloodshed and brutality invades the sanctity of the afterlife? Can you find purpose in the divine cycle of violence and resurrection? Are you prepared to fight a god over your convictions? We shall see. Embrace your destiny in the Black Ballad.
Well, good evening, mortals and monsters. Welcome back. I hope you had a wonderful short rest. Just as a quick reminder, don't forget, if you have want to interact with us outside of stream, we have all of the links to our cool little socials, as well as our own Discord server, which you can come chat us right in the QR code under my face. And, in the description, but also that good stuff. But, with that being said, a little bit of bookkeeping. Ready to get back into it. We will be starting back off, attempting to take down those dastardly hand scorpions of monsters. Monstrous monsters. Big scorpion, weird frickin' thingy-mahiggers. But that leads us to the top of the round. Talon, it's going to be you, buddy.
Which way is the caves?
The caves, if you want to zoom out to the map, it's pretty far. It's
not on the
Do
map.
you guys know where it is? It's on the map, that's correct.
I mean, I did cast... Is it farther than a mile?
It is.
Hmm.
I'm just, because you did cast a scry spell, so were able to take a peek on it. This means you're here, they went there, you're down here. Yes.
I don't think it is, because I cast Commune with Nature and was able to...
Okay, for clarification, there are kids in the vicinity around here.
Okay.
But if you
That's
recall,
what it
there
was.
are... They broke the
There were half
two
of them.
kidnappers split up. Correct.
So where
actually,
are the
give me a
kids?
perception.
I'm going there.
Okay. Where are the kids to commune with nature? Kids are to your north. Probably one of those two buildings.
That's the direction I'm going in.
Okay, great.
Because I should know exactly where they are with Commune with Nature.
Okay, then they are the building directly to your north.
Okay.
Boop-a-doop.
But the children, they're unnatural.
So am I still at half movement?
Yeah. I will
Then I'm
look into
dashing.
fixing that in the next one. Okay, great. Let me
This
reveal some
building that I'm
stuff.
flying over?
Yes. The building that you're flying over right now. So it's in that building. So it's like legitimately 15 feet from you.
Do I see a door?
You do. Let me reveal that. Sorry, let me get the correct tab open. Sorry, brother. There is so many different tabs I'm working with. A door! Ta-da!
Okay, if that is the case, then let's just...
You do
Fire.
have,
Huh?
because fly gives you a move speed of 60, so your speed is 30. If that
That's why
helps
I'm
at all.
dash. Well, if I don't need to dash, then
You do not?
I don't think
You are
so.
close
Not
enough.
to get to the door. Yeah.
right through the door.
Door is closed. You can easily open it because it is not locked. Oh no! You've consumed a child.
Oh, whoops.
And I hid you.
There.
Aha!
Hey, it's the children we like. Mission over.
Oh wait, shoot! I said Astrid was in the cave.
It's
didn't I?
not Astrid.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
Astrid's
Astrid.
the one
Lied.
you scried on in the cave. Yep.
Let me fix that real fast.
It's not
you
the
know.
children we like. Mission on.
There we go. All better.
At a quick glance, what do they look like? Like, how do they look? What condition?
Scared. Not physically harmed as far as you can tell. Maybe like other than like some scuffed knees. No
Okay.
real damage. Looks like they can walk. There is a little rolling cage in the corner that they are currently not in. That they are. Looks like they've been crying, but they are in this room. But they appear to be at least movable, able to move.
I'm going to hold anything else that I do
Yep.
in case anything moved towards this door.
Okay.
And
What
I'm
would you
holding
like
a
your
Thunder Wave
held action?
spell.
Awesome. Love it. Okay. Sounds perfect.
That's it.
That is your turn. I think that without a Pokemon Master, our booty boy is going to attempt to come in, and you get a chance to hit your Thunder Wave.
Thunder Wave 4th level.
Excellent.
Fucking
Get it.
He makes a
Gets
con
a
save.
con save.
Okay. It rolls a natural 15. Let me take a look what his stats are. Let's minimize this one. So he rolls a 17.
That's exactly what it needs. My spell's day save
Okay.
DC 17.
Okay, it makes it.
So it's going to take half of 5d8 damage.
Still really flipping good.
It's 13 points of damage. That's halved already.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Beautiful. And so because he makes a save, he doesn't get pushed back, correct?
Correct. But it does
he's
sound
going-
like thunder went off as I do the
Yep.
thunder wave.
Thundercats. All right, so this thing is going to not make it through the door because it's too big. I
How
believe
dare
it
you
is-
override that Pokemon reference?
Fuck! I did, didn't I? Oh, what a... You know what? I should have my Pokemon card taken from me. I'll be turning it in the morning. But our bad high school is going to attempt to attack you. It's large, so he's not going to be able to easily get to the door, but he's going to attempt to claw at you, Talon, because
I'm.
puts him... Nope, you're 10 feet in.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not able to reach you except with the stinger. 'Cause I think that has... Yeah, that has reach of 10 feet. So what it'll probably do is attempt to stinger you and then move back outside. So this one has enough movement to... Let's start here. That's 10 feet. 25. Yeah, he actually has enough movement for all of this. Okay, so he's going to move up to the door, attempt to hit you with the stinger talon. That will be a 8 to hit. I'm going
Nope.
to assume. I'm not going to insult you by assuming that hits. And then he's going to see if he can see a shiny boy and attack that shiny boy. Hey, Burke, you want to be a shiny boy?
How much movement does he have?
40 feet.
Can he go up at that diagonal and then down again?
It was 11 feet in that
11.
diagonal, and then 25 feet as the straight makes it to go, I guess would be here.
11? He started over here.
I thought he started over here. Okay, so we'll do it again. Measurement from here to here, that's 15, and then from here to here, that's 25. It still makes it 40.
Perfect.
So that does work. Burke, what's your AC?
17.
Okay, that's a natural 7, and then a natural 20.
Cool.
Sorry, a natural 3 that became 7 modified. We are going to get you a claw
That's
attack.
not the
Burke.
one I'm concerned with, dude.
The natural 20 is? Oh, okay. My bad. We are going to do... That is the booty boy. So you'll be taking 13 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing clops you. Or clops you singular.
My cheeks have been clopped.
New div. The other two are going to make some attacks. We're going to go R. Wait a second. I'm sorry. This thing gets, I believe, one more attack on top of that.
Wait, what was their initiative?
They are rolling on a 20.
Doesn't Sir Star also have a 20?
I was like, did I just go and then
I'm so
this
sorry. It's
ended?
Sir
Or
Star,
did-
and then
Right.
it is.
I was
I'm
doing
so sorry.
some mental math here. Like, what? How did I miss?
You are totally correct. On my
Thank
bad. I have them. I like inserted them as with a little carrot, and I was doing it quickly, and I did it wrong. Talon, you are first. Burke, wait to take that damage. But we know what he's going to do. So.
I mean, just have that one have gone. It's happened. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's already
Talon took the
happened.
damage. That one's gone. But we'll just put in Sir Star now and then do the other two.
Right.
All right, Talon, would you mind? Excuse me, Sir Star, would you mind running your turn? I'm so sorry for cutting you off. Did not mean to.
Yeah. Yeah, Shadow's gonna go for an attack on Lieutenant Handy Sam.
Cool.
And
I really do like whatever you guys are making up their names every time.
that is a 13 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. Sir Star's going to go for his attacks. That is much better. With a 22 to hit. 18 points of damage on the first
Ooh,
attack.
very nice.
Gonna grab 6 points of temporary health off my scimitar with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Go for my second attack. Fucking die, I can't read. 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Mm. 13 points of damage.
Excellent. Very nice. You fuck this thing up.
Yeah,
Still
that's
up,
his
though,
turn.
but it's definitely bloodied. Okay, great. Well, it's going to attempt to return the favor to some extent. You're gonna be the lieutenant's the one who attacked. You attacked, so it's going to attack you back. I'm assuming a 15 misses,
Correct.
a less than 15 misses, and for the
Nope,
stinger,
that
a 21 to hit.
Yep, it is.
Okay, I need you to make a Constitution save, please.
Okay. 19.
Nice, nice. You make that. So you will take 13 points of piercing damage, and we're going to half the poison. 23 halved is... wait, it's 23? Yeah, it's 23 halved is 11. So take 11 poison damage as well. The other one will attempt to attack Vesper. You'll get the reject high school. And... That was cocked. First attack is going to be a 22.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
With my shield protection fighting.
That will be a 15. I believe a 15 is going to miss you. Is that correct, Vesper?
Miss.
Okay. A disadvantage on just one attack, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Next attack will be a 20 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, I love
But
this
I
guy.
do with disadvantage.
Ow!
I ruin flashes and I give him disadvantage.
Holy shit, you
Amazing.
actually do.
Protect
I
the
don't know,
Vesper.
Let me actually read that. I thought it was funny, but I haven't actually read anything in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Use your reaction to force the attacker to reroll the d20 and use the new roll.
I like that you guys are going to make both of these miss, and I'm still going to get hit by this sting.
That
I was thinking
is
the same
very
thing.
different because the new roll must be taken, right? It's not disadvantage. Because the new roll is a natural
yes.
20.
Yep.
So
Thanks,
instead
Mark.
you get critted on.
You
Nice.
try to pull it out of the
Critted.
way, and you just, like, steer it right into me.
Oh, no. Okay. This will
Be
be
Scorpions don't
have eyes.
this will be a total of 13 points of damage from a bludgeoning attack.
That's fine.
And then the stinger. That will miss. And it's going to use its once of its day to have one more stinger attack based on its fancy ability, and that's going to miss as well. You are good. We are going to be after them. It's going to be Vesper. It's your turn to explain to it why that was a bad idea.
I'm going to pat it on the head and be like, okay, you hold on, buddy. I'm going to kill this guy next to you and go for Lieutenant Hot Sauce first.
Okay. Senior first class Lieutenant Hot Sauce reporting for duty.
That's a 22 to hit
Oh, goodbye. So long. Farewell. Hit him.
for 12 slashing damage.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Swing the dick. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
For 8 slashing and 9 cold.
How do you want to take him out?
I think they're not. I mean, they're scorpions, but they're not scorpions.
Nah.
So I think it's just a clean, like, sideways cleave down the length of the thing.
Sure.
Sort of parallel to the ground, and then I'm gonna keep that cleave going into
Ooh.
Republican High School with my bonus action attack.
Excellent. All right, Republican High School. Let's go.
It's fucked up.
That's cocked. Wow, this diet loves 16s today, and you know what? I'll fucking take it. So 26 to hit.
Very, very nice. That will absolutely flip and do it. Republican High School.
It's almost the same roll too. 8 slashing and 9 cold.
Damn. Okay, so it's 17 total.
If that is what 8 plus 9 is, which it is.
Usually. Except on Tuesdays, but thankfully today is still Monday.
And then I'm going to, since Lieutenant Hot Sauce is dead, I'm going to
I'm
move
gonna put it on the roof with Shadow.
next to Burke.
Okay, beautiful. Speaking of next to Burke,
Burke is going to swing at, I think, ours damage, yeah?
R is they're both damaged. R is more damaged. R is
No,
bloodied. B is not.
I just got credit on last round, so Burke is going to go Large Boy
Ooh.
with
Where's
his
your-
bonus action.
Okay.
It is his giant smite, not necessarily the rage. He's just frustrated enough to enlarge.
Burke wants to
So-
be bigger. I'm bigger than you.
I only had inappropriate jokes and I stopped myself. You're welcome.
Alright, I am going to attack him. First attack is a 16 to hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. A 16 hits.
Okay. Whoa, D&D Beyond is lagging for me. I've never seen that before. That is a 13 plus a D6, which is something I know how to do, but I'm just going to roll it on my desk. That is 17 damage.
That will take this poor boy out. Very nice.
Alright, then I'll go and turn around and hit the other one
Only
with
move him on the
a
roof
nat
as well.
20
Hell yeah!
Nice. Kill him.
Sweet.
Get him!
for 20 damage.
Okay, beautiful.
As I hit one and then golf swing the other.
Yeet! Beautiful. Able to easily hit that, and that will bring us back to the top. Nope,
I like
sorry. You have a bonus. You
imagining.
have a bonus action, did it? Movement.
I could move. I am not going to. Well, no. I have no idea where the fuck Talon is. He's making his usual noise someplace else. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm staying there.
Okay, perfect.
And we should like have a large token for Burke just chilling on a roof somewhere.
I got this.
Just
I got
roaching it up with Shadow, just so that we have it on standby.
this.
It's pretty easy to
Bird.
resize tokens, thankfully.
Nice.
Just shift and drag.
Ah!
Ugh. Do it the other way if it was really flat.
Nice.
Yep.
Perfect.
It just. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I want.
Burke Jonk.
What's happening right now?
I don't know. I'm having fun with it. Ignore! Talon. You got some scared kids and some fighting noises outside.
Ira, move against the wall in the corner. To the right, and
They do.
I
Yep.
motion over here for her.
Yep.
Next to
She
Rowan.
will.
Stay away from the door.
Okay.
And I close this door.
Smart man.
Mm-hmm.
And then, is there another door in the room?
There is not. There's another room next to this room that is not a door.
I guess I understand that. Okay, got it.
Sorry.
Right.
I'm thinking through all the things that are happening and failing.
Door in the room, in the room, in
Uh,
the hole, in the.
At the bottom of the
Go.
sea.
We'll be safe in here for a moment until everybody else finishes off what's outside, and then we will get you to, what's the guy's name again?
Larend.
We'll get you back to Larend to take you home.
They sniffle and kind of nod. And she kind of just and the one that's not Astrid comes up and kind of hugs your middle.
Pat him, and that's
begins
probably
quietly
about
sobbing.
all I can do in a round of combat.
No, it is one of the most effective turns we've had. It's very good.
Wow, what the fuck? Excuse you.
but I'm going to
Yeah,
hold,
yeah, I went there.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold the rest of my actions just in case something happens.
Okay.
All
right.
Yeah, and that's it.
Would you like
Prepare
to
to
cast a
blast.
spell? Prepare to blast?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're preparing to, again, Thunderwave at the door, anything comes to the door?
Mhm.
Or anything comes within to threaten you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Great, perfect. Okay, excellent. That
And-
will be...
Well, I will move
Go ahead.
also, sorry.
You're good.
I'll move to here. Okay.
Okay, beautiful. That will leave us to Scorpion. Let's go to move and try to attack something.
What?
Vest.
Fine. Fine.
I mean,
Fine. It's already the order. Hey.
Star.
No,
it's
we're back on normal order now. Put him back over
Star.
there.
Okay,
I'm
Star.
going there.
Put him back over there. He's not doing anything yet.
I don't know why I do this. I'm looking at this right now. It's clearly below it, but it's right next to it. And I'm just seeing like it's to the right, and apparently for me, right means priority, and I don't know why that is.
You just want to get another turn. I get it.
Right?
I mean, a little bit. All right, take off them boots. Get the booty boy.
All right. Shadow goes in for his trampling charge.
Can you get a trampling charge from that close?
Oh, you didn't see what I did. Sorry. So I'm here.
Yep.
Sir Star. Shadow moves out there and then moves to here.
Strafe.
He just
attack.
needs to move.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no. Wait. I'm sorry. I misread that. Let me do that again. Boop, boop, boop. He moves right there because he has to move 20 feet in a straight line. So that's
Yeah.
20 feet in a straight line. Now he does the thing, and
Does
that
a
is
sweet
20
horse like rear up hindquarters turn?
Yep,
right. It's a 24 to hit.
that
Yeah,
works.
I don't know if the thing can be knocked prone, but that's a DC 14 strength save.
I will say because they have so many legs, he gets advantage on it.
Okay.
He has so many legs, but also no legs.
Right.
I mean, a lot of hand legs, and 2 of them have boots, so like that's totally like legs.
He's got at
They,
least 2 legs.
they are kicking gloves.
Yep. All right. It's going to be the strength save will make is going to be a 21 to save, which I
Okay.
believe makes it.
Okay. He's going to take 13 points of damage from the attack.
Great.
Sir Star goes in for his. That's a 17 to hit.
Lovely. Get it.
Attack damage, 17. $22 points of damage for the first hit.
And the last hit.
The last hit will be a 19
Nope.
to hit.
That was the last hit.
Oh. Then
Sorry. That was definitely all you needed. Oh, you take him out horrendously.
Yeah, Sir Star just slices
Hell
across
yes.
his back, opening it up, and the necrotic energy from the scimitar just eats away the flesh.
Yup. It's fucked up and good. It's fucked up and super good. Got you guys some corpses. We'll put them on the roof so you guys know that they're there. And yeah.
It's just
Wow,
corpse
I hate
collection,
hand stuff.
and also Shadow's watching it.
Yep. Shadow just. Why are you on the roof? Because I'm just Shadow hanging out on the roof, which in my mind is one of the more unsettling things I've ever seen.
Roachin?
Wait, did Burke just say a forward sentence?
No, not at all. That was Ian.
Okay, I was like, I hate hand stuff. Wait, Burke.
No, I should have given Burke an accent. God damn it.
It's okay.
Mhm.
You kind of have like a flatness to your voice when you talk as Burke. Just
A
a
little bit of vocal fry, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So we are good. You guys have succeeded in destroying the kidnapper, rescuing the 3 kids. Congrats.
We did it. Wait, were there more kids?
Crack the champagne!
There are 3 more kids, yeah.
Not yet.
Fuck.
Children.
Puts hand on champagne bottle. There are more children.
But I'm so
What the fuck?
tired.
I'd like to
So
ask the kids
one-
some things.
Yeah.
But sorry to interrupt you. Allie, go ahead.
No, you're good. I was gonna. One scorpion has boots. What do these other motherfuckers have?
All right, why don't you give me a
Cats.
investigation, please? Cats is a good answer, though. It's a really good answer.
He's just got.
I
Might
loot
change
body.
the character sheet.
Is Vesper a cat person?
I don't think so.
I think she's a dog person.
Yeah, it's the same. Like that's the same vibe I'm getting.
Yeah. Investigation is a 19.
Okay. One of them has some boots that weirdly don't have this horrifying shit punch through them. Another one's wearing a belt, and another one has a ring on one of its terrifyingly many hands.
Belt, boot, ring.
Yep. Say, get it? BRLT.
Huh.
Republican, lieutenant, bread roll.
I mean, sure. R for ring, B for boots, LT
No,
for
I
belt.
get it. But I like mine.
Lieutenant Republican bedroll.
Bread
Bread
roll.
roll. Mm.
Bread roll also acceptable.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Shove that into a pack to examine when there's not children on the line.
Oh, certainly.
We rifle the mage.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
you
This
do.
is his body.
Yes. You find 3 Pokeballs.
What does this button do?
Do you want to touch it?
You suck Vesper into a Pokeball.
Oh, it's so stupid and good. I can
Mine-
give you guys once you guys have some time to explain, examine, and attune to them. I will show you. I will send you the items and what they do.
Yep.
They're called essence orbs because clearly I can't call them Pokeballs, even though I've called them Pokeballs this entire time in a publicly streamed game because obviously I'm bad at copyright.
I do the same thing.
Eh,
Mine are called
whatever.
monster orbs. It's the same thing.
Yep. These are
Maybe
called
it's
essence
not our
orbs.
fault because they jammed their product down our throats as kids.
What do you mean as kids? Yes.
Fair enough. That's funny on several levels, so thank you for that.
So while these guys are looting bodies,
Yeah, talk to the children. That's the important part.
The lootin'.
Yep. 3 essence orbs and some magic items.
children,
Children.
do you know where Astrid and everyone else went?
They split us up. Where they I know, but what would she say? Okay. They half of them went towards the mountains, and we came this way. Half of them. That's not how words work. One of the bad men got really he moved really quietly, and he stopped making footprints, and he took 3 of us, and he went towards the mountains, and she kind of points like north. Last night.
We'll find them. Thank you.
I don't want to play training anymore. I want to go home.
This wasn't training. This was not supposed to happen.
Can we go home now?
Can I speak with you for a little bit longer? And I would like to do something, if you'll let me. And it will help us find the other children. Find Astrid and your friends.
Will it hurt?
It won't hurt at all. I promise.
All I need is your blood.
Give me a persuasion roll, please, with advantage.
While that's
Okay.
happening, Shadows, bring an old dude over.
Okay.
14,
Like
30,
corpse?
27.
You're bringing a corpse to the children?
Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. 27, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. He nods. They nod. Who are you talking to?
Let's say Rowan.
Okay, so Rowan, he nods and he kind of holds out his arm to you.
I just hold his hand and I kind of smile and I cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay. And what are you looking for?
I just start. Well, hold on.
Sir Star starts stepping back.
He gets a saving throw
Uh-huh.
unless he's willing, and I'm telling him exactly. It's like I'll be able to look into
no,
your thoughts.
he's choosing to fail. Like
Yeah.
this is the he gave you permission.
And I will do this with each of you.
Okay.
Well, I can do. Well, no, I don't. Actually, it'll last for minutes, so never mind. It's only with Rowan. It's like,
All right.
think really hard about the other man, the other being
Mm-hmm.
who you said went off
Kidnapper.
silently towards the mountain. Think really hard what he looks like, and think about the things that he said to you.
Okay.
And tell me everything you can.
Talon, what are your languages?
Do you speak idiot child?
Common, Elvish, Sylvan.
Okay. All right. So what you see in this child's mind, the clearing where you fought those angry bird things, they were called
TM.
cockatrices? Is that right?
Pterodons?
Paradons.
Cockatrice?
Cockatoos? Where you fought the toucans. Fought the big toucans. In that area where that weird magical essence was in the air, you see the individual, the other kidnapper, do something with his hands, clearly cast a spell, and then him and the three kids all move, and the surrounding world doesn't seem to touch them. You've seen that spell enough times, you know it's past without trace. And he heads directly, I guess that would be probably northwest.
How dare you use our spell against us?
Tough? It's a great spell for when you're trying to not be followed. But you do see it happened in the area where that... you also see the man who you just killed drop some device. No, actually, what you are going to see is one of the other apprentices get killed. The device, the kind of the cogwork device that was on this guy's belt that he was going to try to touch you with, but you were able to get out of it beforehand. You see that device touch one of the apprentices, him immediately stop moving, go white, and fall to the floor. And then you see this device begin to kind of emit a greenish, almost like a spores or dust emitting from it after it touches and kills that individual. And the energy is then released into the air, and then they leave. That's what you see. You get a look at the individual cast past that trace.
That's
though they are
wild.
cloaked. What's up?
I mean, the kid would have to have seen him at some point.
I mean, they saw him, but like, he didn't take off his mask. Like, he had a balaclava effectively on.
What's his build then? Like,
Right.
what's his? How does he
Apologies.
move?
Apologies.
Yeah, like some
I can do that.
descriptor. Yeah.
I'd be glad to. Seems to be maybe probably 5'4", 5'5", slender build, moves very lithe. He has a
Skin color,
hair.
pointy ears, or no, things like that. Yeah.
Sure. You do see some pointed ears. You do see maybe a dark tan skin coloring, as well as 2 swords on his hips. You can't really tell if it's male or female. You don't see any clear feminine figures or masculine ones. It's kind of hard to tell. They do seem to be just really slender.
Pointed ears like an elf or a half elf?
Like an elf or half elf, yeah.
What?
It's you from the future. Wait, no, I don't want to even bring that in.
Don't bring that juju in.
Also, he
Doesn't
said
make any
tan.
sense. It's probably been a minute. So the spell ends,
Yep.
and I'll just hug him, hug the kid.
Yep. Clearly, he definitely starts crying again as he has to witness one of his teachers getting killed again as he thinks about it.
And I'm sorry that you had to think about that again. That it really helps us.
Okay.
Did that happen to any of the other apprentices?
He shakes his head. Well,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, we're going to wait in here.
What did he do?
What did who do?
The bad man in the mask. Why? He killed him, right?
Yeah.
Is he gonna
Yeah.
kill me too?
Not anymore.
He kind of looks from behind your leg, look down at the corpse.
There's
no,
a corpse.
no,
in here?
absolutely not letting these
No.
kiddos near that corpse.
What are you
They're
talking
in
about?
this house. The corpse is where it was.
Sorry,
yeah,
I was looking
way
at a
over
different.
there.
Looking at a different. Aha, there it is. Corpse over there. He kind of looks around and he just says, "Good. Apologies. I'm looking at other tabs."
Because Larend is coming when my friends are with us, and when they come through that door, I'll know it's safe.
Okay. It's another minute or so. Nathaniel, you said you had Shadow go get Laren?
Yeah.
Okay. About a minute or
Sorry,
so,
me-
you
me
hear
the room.
the clopping of hooves, and Laren kind of jumps off and, "You okay?" And he kind of bursts through the door. Or I'm assuming he's going to go up to you guys, and he goes, "Are they in there?" Are they-
Yeah, I mean, like, while, in the minute or two that was happening,
Sure.
it didn't take us very long to rifle some boots off of an otherwise naked hand monster, so
Yep.
would just be
Right.
guarding the door, sticking
Yeah,
my
yeah.
head
As
in.
soon as combat was over, Shadow would have started moving.
Yeah.
To go get
So
Larend.
we're
It's not
checking
terribly
in.
far, so
Exactly.
yeah. Laren arrives, and oh, thank God! But only 3. Where's...
He was with us when we did the scrying. He knows about that.
totally right. Sorry, it's been a month. Yeah, he knows. I know what's going on. I swear to God, I know what's going on. He's very excited and pleased to see the 3 kids that are okay, and he kind of gets on his knees and kind of hugs all 3 of them.
Do you feel equipped to take them back?
You're not coming?
No.
There's 3 more kids out there.
The mission is on.
They have a day ahead of
can-
us still. I don't know how they move that fast.
They moved through the night. And these ones didn't.
I can't.
Okay.
I can't do that again.
No.
I'll move as quickly as I can, but he has a direwolf, right? No, he drove. He rode
No,
10.
we'll have to give him one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look at Sir Star and say, "Can Shadow ride double?"
Of course. I was just having the same thought. Shadow
Yeah.
can likely take all of the kids.
Hmm.
Oh, that's not even what I was thinking at all. But because
Oh,
we have
I-
3
That's-
dire wolves, because Larend couldn't ride one on his own. He wasn't well enough to sit one, basically. So he was with me. But
We
I
have
don't
Shadow
know
and
if
some
a
rope.
dire wolf. They need 2 mounts, is what I'm saying, because I don't think one mount of any type can carry 3 5 to 10-year-olds and an adult. That's too much weight. Unless I look at the cage wagon.
Right. Mr. Star is just kind of looking back and forth, still quizzically looking up at Shadow, thinking thoughts he hadn't even thought of thinking before. Like, no, maybe you're pretty big. Maybe you could carry all 4 of them. Then he sees Vesper looking at the wagon or the cage, like,
Yeah.
oh.
I don't love it, but
It's
if
not
it's not
ideal.
locked, then
Maybe we take the door off.
yeah, exactly.
Burke, if you wouldn't mind.
Burke will go and muscle off the door while he's in big form.
Give me a strength check with advantage.
Sure. Choop, choop, choop. The thing that I know what to click on for the thing. That is a 25 or... Yeah, 25.
25 strength.
Oh, that was a save, sorry.
That's all good.
That is a 20 total.
Yeah, no, that's enough to rip the damn doors off this thing. possibly ripped the roof off of this cage. You've just made it convertible.
Cool.
It's now a wagon. It's way less menacing.
Vesper will turn to one of the other kids and say, "Did they have something pulling this, or was the bad man pulling it?
Yeah,
One of
like,
them makes-
what were they traveling with in their thoughts?
Or was it a hand scorpion?"
It kind of nods. They nodded at the hand scorpion kind of thing without wanting to verbally confirm. But yes,
Okay.
They attach 2 fans and a battery.
I know. Can't keep fucking thinking about it.
Were there 2
Um,
cages?
they shake their heads. Just this one.
So how are they moving so quick? Did they leave with a mount?
Shakes his head again.
They've got to be using magic. It's the only explanation. If they're that fast. There's magic that can make you travel quickly through the woods, right? Like, I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, but it can't last an entire day.
Certainly not. So, if we're
Yeah.
quick, maybe we can close some distance.
No, but they're in the mountains. Like,
In our haste, we do need to be careful. I believe this is not just a ploy for him to get magically inclined children. This is meant to draw me out. The wizard over there, the caster, whatever he is, he called me the true prize when I arrived. As if he was expecting to see me. We should move with cautious haste,
Yeah.
but I do need rest.
so do I.
If only a bit.
They're not going to be able to get 3 children walking multiple nights in a row,
That's what surprises me.
I think. And if they don't have a wagon, like you said, I think we're safe to... We have to be able to rest at some point. Or we're not going to be in any fighting shape when we catch them.
And there's no way they can't rest unless they're vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're vampires, moving during the day will harm them, even if it is raining.
Yep.
It's daylight.
Daylight's daylight. I think we can risk it. Do we want to... They split off in the clearing with the weird birds. Do we want to head at least back that far and stay there and then...
I know the direction they went from here.
Oh, great.
The direction, not the path.
It's a start, right?
We
Better
might
than
be
nothing.
safer here anyway if we want to rest.
But Laren, if you're up for it, you
Yeah,
and the
you can
children
come
should leave
back.
as soon as possible.
Yeah.
As quickly as possible. Get back to Rosebark.
I guess I can go a few more hours without sleep.
I mean, it's
Oh.
going to take him 2 days to get back there, is the problem. Or it's going to take him an overnight. So he might as well rest with us where he's the most safe and then
True.
take off in the morning.
True.
So,
How many of these? Well, at least we'd be dry here. Does any of these have roofs that will keep water out? At least mostly.
some of
I don't
them.
know, we can check around. We can look around. Maybe the one next to us does. Maybe another one.
Right.
Yeah. We'll see which one seems the most secure.
Star had the vantage point to know the answer to that, seeing as to how he was on one of the taller rooftops.
Many of them are. So the roofs appear to be whole, but whether they're leaking or not is hard to tell without being inside the buildings. But yeah, the 2 buildings that you're right in front of you do appear to, at least to some extent, to have complete roofs.
Okay. So Star goes over and peeks inside that one.
Oh, he disappears. Goodbye.
Every time I disappear, I'm like, oh!
The void.
Sucked into the vortex.
Oh, that's a...
This is fine.
Yeah,
The
we
fuck
don't
is that?
You
know what's in
see
there.
a
Open the door
magical-
like, oh no.
Yup.
Yep, you see a magical circle inscribed on the floor. It appears to be dry, but there is looks like a spell of some sort. has been placed and is ready.
Guys, Talon?
Huh?
Maybe this is how. Come take a look.
Oh, okay. Doot. Huh. Does it look like, I don't know, a teleportation circle?
That's what I was thinking, but I'm still.
Give me an
not
Arcana check with
really
advantage.
comfortable. Sir Star's not trained.
Yeah, it'd be an advantage anyways.
Oh, okay.
We've seen teleportation circles.
22.
Yeah, that's a teleportation circle. It's relatively hastily done. It's not permanent, but it looks like it was set up beforehand. This could not have been done this morning. This must have taken several days or hours at the very least to put down. So it looks like this is a place that they plan to come back to. But yeah, this is a teleportation circle. Even if the the see-through background didn't quite work on this map.
Eh,
I did my best, damn it.
Watch out, they've got Photoshop.
Trade wet PNG.
it's a teleportation
No.
circle for sure, but I don't know if I can study it a little longer. I can have an idea of some kind of destination, but that would be very. I'd be very surprised.
Maybe we want to pick a different building.
Well, here's a question. Well, not really a question. We don't have a way to use it. Zeus isn't here, and it only goes to places that you know it's keyed to. I think, looking at Zeus, maybe I could make out the keyed runes. I may not know where it goes, but I don't know what that would tell me.
Should we destroy the circle? then?
That was my next thought, as if they're using it to come to and back from.
Maybe draw it first, to the best of your ability,
Hmm.
and that way Zeus can look at it. I agree, destroying it is probably a good idea.
Well, I can spend some time drawing it.
I can help. I've
Sure.
been studying magic with Zeus,
Yeah.
so
Great.
give it a try.
Great.
I'll help destroy.
Attaboy.
You're perfect at it.
All right, Talon, give me another Arcana check with advantage, please.
Sure. It's 24.
Nice. Very, very good.
A 17 or a 12. I'll take a 17.
Yeah, you will.
While they're doing that, Sir Star is poking around other buildings.
What's
All
the
right.
driest, safest, least
Burke will
explosive?
follow.
The driest one is definitely the one with the magical rune placed on the floor.
Fake news.
I mean, sure.
Did you want to
I mean, it's nice. The ground's also already salty. Perfect for tasting.
Hmm.
All right, I'm just giving you seeing what's inside. The worst buildings, the ones that are the most wet, here,
He's also got an eye
Here.
out for anything valuable, of course.
here. Oh, certainly.
Certainly.
Certainly. You looks like there's clearly some prep work was done here. You do find a food cache in a small locker here.
Okay.
It has some jerky, bedroll, and
Right,
as
right.
well as some chalk and basically a jar full of dust,
Snatch.
of some sort.
Snort.
And there's more things to reveal. And that's the major thing of note that you find.
Cool.
Yeah. These other buildings, if you go, I mean, the ruins clearly exist further north.
Right.
But yeah. So
And then he was never seen again.
Sir Star takes the loot and runs.
Sir
Y'all got loot? I know.
Archaeologist.
Oh, god damn it, Jim. Beautiful. Cool. All right, you're able to get a pretty good sketching of the runes and sigils on this teleportation circle that I'm going to assume you're going to attempt to destroy afterwards.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Call Burke in for his favorite job.
Burke,
Magic
favorite job
destruction.
requested.
It's like just the runes, not the room. I think we'll need this space for us all to rest in. Please.
Burke, who was about to go large and just scuff everything with his foot, just looks at the two of you and then just starts dragging his hammer across the floor like a janitor.
Like
And
a
a
push
mop.
broom.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Burke, give me an Arcana roll, please.
Love
Sure.
to see it. Imbibe teleportation magic into your hammer as you do this. Come on.
Do
I have
it,
advantage
do
on
it.
Arcana. Go, runes, go. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh,
That's 4
buddy.
total.
And all of a sudden, Burke's hammer is now gone. No. That'd be very,
My
very
one
funny.
magical item.
Amazing. All right. The circle begins sparking as you drag your hammer through it, and it will. You're going to be taking 3 damage as some unbound magical energy strikes into you, but it's not too bad.
Just
Like a
got through my
carpet
temp
shock.
HP.
Yep. Very good. And you're able to break the circle. The room seems to just hum with electricity. Or the
I
equivalent
rage and break the circle better.
thereof.
Just the
Floorboards
floor,
be-
not the walls.
Yep, sure. The floor seems to be splintered to, the wooden floor is no longer, it's now a dirt floor. Well done. Beautiful. Okay, take some damage. You're good. Circle has been destroyed. I will remove that object from the field.
Got a 26 on athletics.
Yeah, goodbye, circle.
If
I'll
there's
cast
a basement,
mending
I've
on the
destroyed the
floor.
basement.
There you go. Mend the floor.
Excellent. On the floor. Okay. And you have a dry space.
Are you mending the floor to keep Burke busy, or just out of, like, feeling bad for how badly this is getting fucked up?
So we can sleep on it.
Oh.
And Townolages say that just so we can sleep on it.
Incredible. All right. So you're good. You have a floor. You have a place to sleep. You even have found a bedroll. At least one bedroll, which I'm assuming you guys have some on you as well. And you have a dry place to spend the night.
Wait, Burke still has one more rage.
Plenty of other rooms you can go fuck up if you want.
Is this one?
What's up?
Which one?
It's offended me.
Oh, well, this
What-
is the
what
only
is it?
dry room that we have, so we're gonna
Must
sleep in
you?
here.
We could sleep somewhere else if you would rest more easily destroying this room.
Splinters are soft.
Mm-mm.
No.
They're not.
No.
Burke stops raging.
All
If you wanna go
very
pummel the mage's body, I'm not gonna stop you.
Tamp, tamp, tamp.
Yeah.
good. You know what else is soft? Mage Corpse. Mage Corpse is soft. Gross.
Very gross, but
Mhm.
you know, more than he deserved.
100%. Cool. So, you've rescued half of your wards, and you have a safe place to spend the night for the evening, and presumably no teleportation circle for somebody to surprise you.
That'd be very fucking funny though. Somebody teleports in to a full ass party of adventurers, like, oh fuck.
Right.
Oof, we're back. Oh. Yeah, we're waiting.
Hey, you're late. You get the kids? Oh no.
Oh, we have the kids.
Yep. Beautiful. Time to take a long rest. Yes, sir.
Yes, I would. So, whoever's resting in the room with me, if it's whoever the gang, like, so the other guy has pointed ears. That was the only features I can see on them. I actually can't even say if it's a guy. I just say person.
Guy, gender neutral. It's fine. I get it. Guy is in person.
Probably an elf
Which is strange.
Okay.
Why would an elf?
or a goblin.
be working
Do
for
yeah.
them.
When vampires change, if it's like an elf or a tiefling or whatever, like do their ears change, or do you just kind of you look like you looked? I assume.
The main change is a bit gaunter, more often
Sure.
than not, depending on the flavor of vampire. But no,
But,
the
like,
ears stay the
half
same.
your ear doesn't fall off. Yeah.
No, that's no,
They-
that's more zombies than vampire.
Was it day and night when you saw his vision?
It was, I don't know, was it day or night?
Evening. It was evening.
Evening. And they were thin.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it could be somebody that Willard hired
I don't
for
think
this
they're
job
hired.
specifically. It's weird. I don't know. What matters is that they can do magic.
And powerful magic if they're doing this.
Yeah, that can conceal their path, which is going to make our job difficult. But there's only so many cave entrances in the direction they went in, right?
Yes, and once we get closer, I will know where they are.
Yeah. If it's just that one person also, they're going to have a hard time wrangling 3 exhausted 8-year-olds.
Maybe. Unless they killed him.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm afraid of.
They did one of the apprentices.
Yeah, but the apprentices weren't. I mean, it's not that they weren't bait, but
They weren't part of the purpose.
yeah, Willard uses magical kids for shit. He might want them alive.
There's a slight shudder out of Sir Star at that.
Sorry. I'm trying
we-
to whisper conversation once the kiddos are asleep. Also,
Oh,
like
I
not
assume this is not within
nowhere where they
earshot
can
of the kids.
overhear this.
Well, we have
That'd be
2
the day.
rooms. Like, they can stay comfortably in one, and we could stay comfortably in another instead of all tucked in the same room together.
That's also true. That's also true.
In reference to Vespers saying they use kids, Burke says, "Do we not?"
Not like that.
Yeah. We don't mutilate kids.
Oh, yeah. I missed that.
Yeah.
We saved 3. They'll spawn. But yes,
We can
Well,
save the rest of them.
Might as well save more.
Burke
More
will not-
Hawkkeeper children means Rosebark is safer, Burke. That's more tactical.
But
Yeah.
I think that the days of the apprentice trials are over for a while.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know why they were doing that. Going outside the city during wartime, like a week after the city got attacked in the first place. It's baffling to me. But
Mortals are stupid.
yeah, they are. Well, all right. I've got a ring, some boots, and a belt. Who wants what? I'm gonna sit with this for a while.
What do they do?
It
Burke,
is.
Can you fit
Good.
any of this?
You probably wear a belt.
Is the belt Burke sized?
It can be.
Burke goes into mannequin T pose and sleeps through the rest of whatever happens.
I will. So, assuming this evening you guys going to sit with the items to attempt to attune to them, so you'll know what they are based on the
Yes.
way that this
Yeah.
works.
Figure out what they are,
believe
and
they
then
are all
distribute
attunement.
accordingly.
They're all attunement items. You got a belt of Frost Giant Strength, you got a ring of Protection, and boots of Speed.
Holy shit, ring of protection.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What's the
And 3
number
buckballs.
of the belt? What's it set your strength to?
23.
23. Yeah.
Thank you, Google.
Who's taking that ring?
You should probably take that ring.
I could really use it.
I
Sir
think you
Star
could use it.
agrees. Player
Thank
can't
you.
quite remember what the ring does, but
Plus one to
player also
AC
agrees.
and saving throws away in the ring.
Cool. That's what I thought. Yeah, that.
Yep.
Yeah. So Star like shoves that over to Talon. Please, you need this more.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
A belt.
And you said they were boots of speed. You said
Boots of speed.
speed. Okay, thank you.
Boots of speed, real good. And then I'll also drop in the chat after I read aloud what the
Curses
Pokeball does. What?
do. What the curses do.
The curses?
What the curses do. They've touched hand scorpions. They're cursed enough.
Essence Orbis 3 has 3 charges. I'm just going to drop it in chat. It should be easier. Short version is 3 charges that refresh on sunrises, 1d3 charges rest on expend daily. If you expend the last charge, it's possible the orb will be destroyed. You can attempt to capture a large or smaller creature that has a CR of 3 below your level into the thing, as long as it has half or fewer hit points to capture the thing. Once it's captured, it can stay in it. So, Pokeball rules. But I will throw that in the chat. There's 3 of these things.
If they're poisoned, is it easier?
No.
Wrong answer.
I'm sure this is not what Allie's actually doing, but her character avatar has the biggest, happiest grin on her face.
I was just
Yeah.
looking sideways at my notes, but it is appropriate.
Yep.
Um,
Ali, a resident Pokemon fanatic.
yeah. Big fact.
Vesper, which of these would you like?
All the Pokeballs.
Hold on,
Well-
wait. When the Pokemon come out of the Pokeballs, are they our friends? Or are we just going to get mauled by hand scorpions after they come out the
that is
things?
actually...
Yep.
It's not an ally to you, but you can carry it around.
Right.
It is charmed. It's
Okay.
under the effect of charmed for 1 hour.
That's hysterical.
Still a weapon. You just throw a hand scorpion at someone else and run.
I mean, also, here's the really fucked up part. What you do is you guys, you get the fly spell, and then you drop them, and it becomes attack. It becomes tactical, scorpotactic.
Hello.
Help me with this. Hello.
Have
we
fly
already
spell.
have the fly spell. This is
Yep.
already
Oh, I know.
tactic.
And this becomes a way to bomb your enemies by basically throwing large or smaller creatures after they come out of their Pokeballs. This
So
becomes
what
a
I'm
horrifying thing.
I don't know. We
actually
have an
hearing-
instant tower, so
We do.
It's true.
if we're
We
going
need
to
to
just start
gain-
dropping things on people, we have a lot in our arsenal.
We need to gain 2 more levels, and then we can have a pocket Zeus.
Yeah, you would.
Oh my god.
Buckets.
I summon Zeus.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
the
it's pretty
god,
sweet.
the Greek god of the thunder, sky, and daddy god.
Just our drow friend.
No, our buddy,
Oh, still
Okay.
terrifying. Still way terrifying.
our friend.
Zeus is a real problem.
Zeus could be a real problem.
Mhm.
I
You don't
miss
wanna-
having a cleric. Let me tell you that much.
Yeah.
It's okay. We make do.
You guys did
Make do.
great.
I would
So-
definitely like.
Without
Oh, go ahead. Do it.
Oh, I was just gonna start talking about items again. So if you had something else,
Well, I'd like to cast sending before resting.
Sure. Who do you want to send, and what do you want to say?
Send it to Verona,
Okay.
Mhm.
and I'll type it to you.
Thank you very much.
But I'll also say it. I just gotta come up with the 25 words.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
wanted to
we're
put
good.
that out there. That's all.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that gets added into the records.
So I think we found 3 things, and there are 4 of us also.
Well, we found 4 things.
Did we find 4? Well, we
Actually,
found
we found 6 things technically.
the Pokeballs. She wouldn't say Pokeballs. The
Essence
orbs,
orb.
yes.
Yes, and orbs.
It's just ingrained. Sorry.
All good.
They're good, but they're not on the level of a pair of boots that double your walking speed. You know.
I actually think those would be more useful for you.
The boots?
Yes.
I'm certainly not opposed to them. I feel like giving Burke more strength is always a good idea. Is the other
Fact.
thing. But on the other
But
half of
Talon's
that,
weak.
Burke is exactly
true.
what I was going to say. Burke's already really strong, so distributing the people amongst the group who can be very strong might have some merit to it. Actually, and can you imagine Burke with a Cougar Banana's move speed? Terrifying.
Invisible,
Talon.
speedy.
Buff Talon. Very breedable.
Oh my.
Very what? Did you say breedable?
He absolutely fucking did.
Yup.
Oh, amazing.
Vesper turns pink, and I was gonna say plows forward, but that's not the phrasing.
Not the phrasing anymore.
Not the phrasing anymore.
Amazing.
I don't know if I can have it.
Actually, that. Easier for the Talon.
Oh, Nathaniel went true robot there for
Yep.
a second.
Okay, no. Can you stop your roleplay at Burke and what?
Say it again.
Nope.
Ooh, that
No,
was bad.
he will not.
He's phasing out of existence.
Oh no,
The
Talon,
teleportation
you've been
circle
called here.
magics.
You know, it's in this moment that your god calls you home. I'm so sorry. It's happened.
Sir Star ascends.
Apparently we're frozen. All right, are we frozen? Hold on, is Twitch still working?
I think we're.
Yeah, we're still
Or
working.
The rest
Yeah.
of us.
Yeah.
Sir
we're still-
Star is pretty pixelated over there in the corner.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
I think Nathaniel's internet may be struggling.
Oh god, no. It's really funny. He's going out of phase.
His face is just really blurry. It's really funny. Like you're censoring him.
It's really good. Oh, wait, we got some eyes. I can see eyes now. Oh my god. That's hysterical.
Out of game.
Yeah.
I don't know how many, like, just to get real meta in terms of item distribution for a second. I don't know how many items the rest of y'all have, but I think Burke and I only have one apiece.
Yeah, you guys should have
Yep.
those things.
I don't know about Nathaniel. Oh, Nathaniel's got a sweet amulet. Fuck that. Burke, you want boots?
Burke, go fast.
Burke, go fast. All right.
Burke, go very fast.
Burke, go fast. Vesper, get buff.
Oh,
Nice.
so danger.
Yeah, giving...
Very breedable.
Do you know what my athletics bonus is about to be? It's about
12?
to be more than that. I have a +8 with a 0 strength modifier right now.
Oh god, and now you have a +6 strength, so 14.
Just beat it.
Yep, goodbye. And now you can use strength for things, because you just got a +6 to your strength, because that's bananas.
Damn, son. Nice.
I love me.
What was the things that they were doing again? That they're out here and got caught?
They were out here and got caught. What?
The kids and Laren.
Oh,
they were
they're-
doing, like,
yeah, they were doing a training exercise to be better hard keepers, yeah.
Learn how to use the crossbows in a safe environment.
oh yeah.
Mean. True, but mean.
Because, my god, they were puncturing everything.
All right, so the ring to Talon, the boots to Burke, the belt to Vesper, and then
That's gonna be
who
fucking
wants
dangerous.
a Pokeball?
We should. So, we saw the main bad guy throw down 3 at once in one round. So, I assume that we can do that too.
No, it's an action. He used a legendary action to make it happen.
How do
definitely
we get
did it with an
legendary
action, but
actions
we're-
with action?
Yeah, but I'm.
You didn't say it was a legendary.
You can say we can't do that. It's okay.
I just did. Yes,
Yeah.
you cannot do that.
Okay.
I burned some of his legendary actions to allow him to do it on his turn. In that round of combat, if it makes you feel better.
I have ascending.
Thank you very much.
Send it.
I
3
believe
children.
the only response is "Oh, sweet salty Christ." I believe is the, but whatever the appropriate god is in this instance.
To Verona, I send
Sweet salty
3
Taylor
children have
doesn't
been
sound any
rescued.
better.
Laren will bring them home after resting. We are moving towards the North Mountains. training exercises outside Rosebark must end.
You fucking
'Cause
idiots.
I've only got 25 words, so.
Yeah, so you left out the you fucking idiots, apparently.
No, I
All right.
didn't.
Oh, mean, Burke, mean. Okay. You get a response without. Thank all the gods. I'm thrilled to hear that. I anxiously await our kids, and I pray you success in your further rescues.
I can hear you
Cool.
counting on your fingers, and it's adorable.
I'm not counting on my fingers, actually.
Damn it.
I'm just assuming that that's about right.
It is. That was
Yeah.
23.
Damn right. Oh, so good. So good at counting not on fingers. Thank you. You pooping?
Why didn't
Sorry.
we give the sending stone to Talon? Why didn't we do that?
Why?
I'm looking through my inventory to make sure I got all the belt stuff down, and now I'm like, I have a sending stone.
Keep it. I have I have sending the spell.
I know, but, we could have cast sending through the stone, which maybe would have been more difficult to thwart. That's all. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm just having thoughts.
I think it's good if someone other than me can do so.
Oh yeah, I think Sir Star and I have them, but
Yes, I have one.
the pair. Plus 14 to anything is obscene.
I thought the pair could only speak to each other.
They can, but I could have given mine to Talon, and then he could have messaged you through the sending stone if anything had really gone tits up. That's more what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, for that combat. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. We should do that in the future.
Yeah, we should. We really should.
Yeah. Speaking of communicating, actually, if you ever happen to just be alone with Shadow, and I'm not with you, I can speak to him within a mile, and he does understand common.
Oh,
He can't hold a conversation with you, mind you, but
you can't speak, but if
he stomps once, let's just say that means yes, and if he stomps twice, that means no. And if he bites you on the shoulder, it means battle is coming.
Okay.
Okay. It means get your ass in gear. Got it.
I can speak with animals as well.
Oh, so good.
Well,
Super effective.
you should try that. Shadow isn't technically an animal. He is a spirit.
Well,
Oh,
might as well
he's a
try it before
celestial. Actually, it might
He
not
ain't
work.
horse.
He is summoned and has taken the form.
He looks like a
Like a
horse,
great
but he's
steed.
not actually a horse.
He is a bundle of celestial energy, taking the form in which I choose.
Speak with
We-
bundle.
Might as well try it before moving forward and know, as opposed to trying it when we need to and it doesn't work.
Sure.
So, I'll play a little ditty, walk out to Shadow, and use Speak with Animals off the Bandore,
Sure.
and start talking to Shadow. And if he looks at me crazy, then I know.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to understand what
Okay.
you're saying.
Wait,
Okay.
what language was he saying it in?
Speak with animal, which effectively is like animal talk.
Yep.
So he does speak a different language. It doesn't make it that they just understand his language.
I don't know.
I actually
Yes.
wasn't clear on that because, like, if he's speaking common, like Shadow
Right.
understands common. So.
Yeah, no, like
No,
common
I'm
is fine. Like I always assume speak with animal, just like it does some weird magic between your brain and your mouth, and so all of a sudden you make animal noises, and you
Okay.
hear animal noises as common.
Yeah.
So you actually, that's the way I've always pictured speak with animal.
Okay.
It says beasts, though. Is he a beast?
He is not. He's not
Yeah,
that is not his
so-
creature type.
So then, yeah, it doesn't work. And I go, well, he's not an animal. And I just pet him.
So Star just leans over around Talon and like communicates that telepathically to Shadow, like, "Oh, I was trying to talk to you."
We were trying to think. It would have been really cool if we could make a little communication, like, telephone game
Train.
there.
Shadow looks at Sir Star, looks back at Talon, does one of those kind of lip noises that horses make.
Okay.
I always assumed that he was just starting to nibble on Talon's hair. Not like meanly, but just like as a...
Oh, yeah.
Just like that, let me gnaw on your hair for a little bit. I'm not going to hurt you.
Let me be very clear. A horse cannot nibble meanly. They're either trying to bite your ass or they're lipping you,
Yeah,
which
they're
does not
lipping you.
involve teeth.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's doing that to your hair.
Yeah.
Like, okay, buddy, you're a really good pretend horse. You celestial being of wonder.
He stomps his 2 front feet a little bit.
Yeah. But the way I picture is that he throws his mane kind of like a bit of a drama queen kind of mesh and like walks in a bit of a circle around you. Very good horse. Just a majestic horse like the creature.
Well, now we know.
The more we know.
And knowledge is power. Horse power.
I wonder if
How
we
many,
can...
how many other tricks can we
cast-
go through before we sleep today?
I don't have any more tricks. Vesper actually goes around when she attunes to this belt for like 5 minutes, just picks up huge rocks. Like, holy shit.
I'm assuming she picks up Burke. That's my assumption.
Nice.
Yeah, she goes around and she does like that thing where she grabs him around the waist and then just stands up straight,
Mhm.
Just
Yep.
carries him around.
Oh, guys, you should remind me that I can do fairy fire.
Oh, yeah.
You've never seen Burke flustered, but his body language is a little bit off right now.
I got him like, arms under the butt for support.
I think your light load is now 200 pounds. No, sorry, light load is older edition. Excuse me. That's not the way this works anymore.
Oh, I have to double check. There's a way that it shows it to me. Hold on.
You're strong as hell.
Carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. So what's 25 times 15 for how much weight I can carry without...
345.
Yeah, so that's how much I can carry without being encumbered. I can push, drag, or lift a weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity, or 30 times your strength score. So, like, almost 800 pounds.
Burke gets bridle carried for the first time in his life, and he feels things.
Which is incredible, because Vesper's all of 5'4".
Yeah, it's really good.
Like,
Will you guys be needing these? And I hold up the Tilt Death Do Us Part rings and give a goofy smile.
Burke
Burke, if I
flails
ask you-
out of her arms.
well, I think that answers that question. Just like that meaty hand, or not meaty, but like the giant hand on her face and just pushes away. Like, nope. Nope.
That's very
Aw.
funny.
Put it
I like
back
that a
in
lot.
the sack.
I wonder if there is like an actual use for those at some point.
Maybe, I don't know.
What are they?
The
Uh,
Till Death Do Us Part rings, they're cursed ass rings that where if one of you takes damage, the other one takes the same amount of damage or something like that.
like half, I think it shares it, maybe.
Oh yeah, it halves the damage and the other person takes the other half.
Yeah.
So it's like a warding bond spell, but a little bit worse. Because warding bond also gives you like an AC bonus, I think.
Yeah, this one does not do that.
I mean, I'd
So,
feel
like,
bad trying to sell them, because that's just poor taste.
Well, if you could sell them to like a magic item merchant or something who you could be honest with about what they did.
I suppose I could do that in tier when I'm there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Speaking of which, we're supposed to be in tier in 2 days.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, Elenda is supposed to pick up Talon, take him to Hartford Hall, to Tyr, and then on the 31st, the following day, you're supposed to head back to Rosebark with Talon and Lord Hartford.
Why would you do that to us? Yeah.
Teleportation was useful. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell your sister when she gets there what's going on, and I think she'll understand.
Yeah. Just have to tell.
I can also
Lord.
send a message to Lord Hartford right now. Or Lord
Might be a good
Heartland.
idea.
Hartford.
now.
Yep.
Yeah, it is Hartford, yeah. As I'm Heartland.
You're Heartland.
There we
Yeah.
go. We got there.
Sorry, I'm tired. I've done a lot of things today, and this is the last time that I can do this today. So
Worth
sending.
it, though.
Oh, that was a character statement, not a player statement. Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, good. Okay.
I will type this one up again.
Perfect.
Lord Hartford.
It is totally good use of the last spell, letting Lord Hartford know that you got caught up in work. Got caught up in a work meeting, and I'm gonna have to push back our meeting.
Yeah, 25 flame. Talon messages Lord Hartford. He'll come to Rosebark in 6 days.
Sure, I can move that calendar event.
I mean, that's the right timeline because today is 5 days from the day that Talon sent that message. So,
Yes. I have in my fantasy calendar thing. I have like daily events of what happens on each of those days or when things are supposed to happen, just so I can try to keep track. It's good. Good system. Works well. I'll let you do that, and I think after that will be a good place for us to wrap up with you guys getting a good night's sleep before you send Larend out back with the kids, and then you get to go back on and attempt to rescue the other remaining chillins. All in all, this is incredible. Well done.
smooched. Smooshed.
Definitely murked a legendary kidnapper in 2 rounds. It was very good. I love Action Surge.
Me fucking too.
It's really, really good.
Inspiration for Vesper.
Hell yeah.
Fighter features, baby.
Let's go.
Action surge. Blow it the fuck up. You only get one a short rest, but god damn it, you want to
Damn,
use
they're
it.
good.
At least it comes back on a short rest.
Yeah, it does. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really,
Like
really
it.
powerful thing.
Action surge, second wind, and all my superiority dice back on short rests. It's fantastic. Fighter good, actually.
It's really nice the fighter is good in this edition.
It's not like
Spider was good in last
Great.
edition.
yeah. It like falls off right around now also, but we have plans for that.
We do, we do. Right.
Yeah, once my spells run out, I'm happy for my little sneak attack damage.
Yeah, it's real, real good.
It makes up a difference. Like just slapping a d6 or two onto an attack once around, like really can make or break how good it feels to be bonking things. Like
And I throw a shadows attack in there.
yeah, you got some real good action economy going on, which is very cool. With
And only thing that bothers me about paladins is like one too many things needing to be a standard action.
yeah, you got paladins are very like simple, right? You're like it's the same thing with the fighter. I attack twice, and paladins like you've got a few spells. You can put some pepper on things. Like
Yeah. I can burn through some exciting stuff for a couple rounds, but it's like
oh yeah,
I just would be nice if like more of the channel abilities were bonus actions.
yeah, I totally get that.
I mean,
Okay.
Divine Smite is free. That's fucking wonderful.
Yeah, the fact that I mean, it makes sense because can you imagine how bad it would feel to be like, I'm a level 3 paladin. I have 2 first level spell slots. I'm going to try to burn one with my +5 to hit. Oh, I missed. Rip. These don't
So
come
for-
back to a long rest. Like, it would be really, really crappy.
For what I
so
believe is
sad.
going to be the last thing that we do based on our
Yes.
discussions.
Yes.
I send a message to Lord Hartford. Say, Heartkeeper children were taken by Naldovi brigands. We rescued half and are trailing the other half. Have to reschedule our meeting. My apologies, my lord.
As far as excuses go, that's a good one. Shall we say... Hold the calendar 1 second.
1 week's time.
Yep. Will I see you on the 7th of Ingot then? Or we'll say the 7th of Ingot then.
I just look over at Vesper. The 7th is when we'll meet.
1
I
week.
hope to be back by then.
We will be.
And
One way
I,
or another.
I just nod. I can't cast a spell again either to answer him, so.
He's a smart man. I think he understands. And
Calendar events,
Yeah.
we're good.
I need to rest.
set some lozenges and head to sleep.
Beautiful. Well done, everyone. We will be ending our session tonight here with you guys getting actually a long rest. Holy shit, do y'all deserve that? Well done. You made short work of that encounter. Very impressive.
Inspiration to Vesper.
Inspiration to Vesper. Speaking of which, we also, as per usual, for those of our lovely listeners who want to be able to say, throw in your 2 cents, who do you think was awesome? You want to know who's the most awesomest? We all, our Patreon poll is once again live right now. Whoever you think deserves a Destiny point, y'all get to vote on that, and whoever will be awarded a Destiny point for the next session, or possibly next session. Things are going to be a little bit different next time because we're actually going to be here in 1 week from today for our lovely Black Ballad collab game, which I'm really excited about. A lot of cool stuff. That will be not canonical in the sense of that. Let me rephrase that. It'll be unlikely canonical, as you guys have things to do, and I don't think there's a real reasonable way we can get you to do so. From here, rescuing kids, into heading into the land between life and death. But we're going to have a great time regardless, and I can't wait to show you guys the setting. We'll be heading our normal game, Fables of Alaemyr Chapter 9, 2 weeks from today, which is, if my math is correct, and by God, it better be, it's the 29th of May. And we'll be here right for that. But we also hope to see you next week, next Monday. So you guys get 3 weeks of us in a row, which is flippin' awesome.
Woohoo!
Happy Memorial Day.
Happy Memorial Day. What? It is?
The
Cool.
29th is Memorial Day.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, I hope that's okay. I hope we're still playing on Memorial Day. Pretty sure we are.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Some
Cool.
people have the day off, that's all.
Brilliant. All right.
Who got the Destiny point from last week's session?
Last week's
2
session.
week session.
2 things ago session.
Many weeks ago session.
Yes, let me pull that up right now.
Many
I
moons
have
ago.
it.
Who wins the polio?
I remember
You know what?
correctly. I don't.
Just kidding. Nobody wants polio.
Nobody wins.
Nope. I mean, yeah. There was no Destiny points for Bears, although that was a lot of fun. Vesper, actually. Vesper got the Destiny point with
Nice.
Oh, me.
2/3 of the votes.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Wait, and these are legit Destiny points, not inspiration?
Correct.
Oh, baby, we're getting closer and closer to becoming Queen of Tyr.
I mean, that is the way it be sometimes.
Are we still giving each other inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Inspiration to Talon.
Aw.
Yeah,
For his attempts through the session.
I mean,
frankly, feeling that whole encounter and coming out of it mostly unscathed, despite
It's
the bullshit
wild.
that you went through, is pretty tight. So,
Very
I
and
respect
what's
it.
kind of cool is you guys can actually listen to the session later because there's parts of it none of you guys did not hear. So you guys can actually, it is recorded for.
Yeah, we gotta
posterity.
ask. We gotta double check if Talon remembers what happened when he was charmed, because we should know. Well, I guess the guy's dead, so it doesn't fucking matter what he told him. But you know,
I feel like you need to do the recap next week, Jay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep.
I would
I'll be
agree.
glad to. It's definitely my turn. Okay, perfect. Well, I had a lovely time with y'all tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether you are
Yes.
player, character, NPC, or monster. And we will see you in just a short 7 days' time.
Woo!
so many days.
So few days.
Can the NPCs tune in?
Find out next time on the Fables of Alaemyr.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Peace.